try this out. Okay.
I love it so much.
That one.
That's the one. '2020 Phoenix. PSA 10. Yes, we do, Rob Richardson. He is over here on TikTok. Shout out to Bubba, too. Oh, hell yeah. How about a PSA 10 Super Bowl MVP, Mr. Patty Mahomes, on the Fireburst PSA 10? That's a nice one, Ashtray Poetra. Congratulations, good sir. You win this morning. Johnny Quick. Oh, wow. Holy shit, talking mushrooms. Junk Wax Nasty. That is numbered to 25 on the Royal Lineage. Bandysbrock, Johnny Quick, and Jack Campbell. That's cool. 10 out of 25 on the Triple Relic. Very nice. There you go, my man. And that one's going to go in a big boy 130-point penny sleeve. Mr. Tripp, welcome back. Good evening. And I got to grab a not Junk Wax Vintage top loader for that one. Because that's a thick boy with 4 C's. Felicidades, Henry. That's pretty, buddy. It's a bloody buddy. 2 in blue. Well, hello!
Oh, my God!
Mikey Kobaugh and Dutchie. I cannot thank you enough, my brother. On the gifted spot. Your World Series MVP on the All Aces, Freddie Freeman. Check that out, Bam Damley.
Get that cone out of my face!
Oh, my.
Just leaving that one up for you, brother. Wow. Oh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan autograph numbered to 10. Damn. Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms, legends. Junk Wax Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn. Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is 3rd on print to 10. That is the 2nd to 10 autograph that we have found.
Oh, my God!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Emotional damage!
El Mutante. The 17-year-old sensation for San Diego. Bro. Dutchie, you win. That is absolutely good karma. You know it, Bubba. Holy crapola. And it is numbered 59 out of 60. How about a penultimate on print? Leo Dallas DeVries, El Mutante. Well, felicidades, Dutchie. Congratulations, my good man. That is sick. Numbered to 149 on the acetate. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junk Wax! Nasty. That is sick. Congratulations, buddy. I am so stoked that we could find that together. Kyle Giungo, good evening, buddy. He says, would you be our very first numbered card? And my dear friends, we have some morning wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Case hit, bud. And check this out.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Number to 50. The GOAT. TB12 Tom Brady. Congratulations, Mr. Paul Bailey. There you go. That's right. Dunk, thank you for smacking the follow button. 615, let's go. Todd Kale, thank you for smacking the follow button. That's what I'm saying. That is beautiful. 29 out of 50 there for you, Paul Bailey. Congratulations, OG. That is a case hit. That's right, Paul Bailey. Congratulations, my brother. Beautiful. And let's find out where this came from. Oh my God! We found it! Lane Rust, congratulations, young man. Yes way. Yes way. Oh, I'm so excited. Folks, this is the first time I'm seeing it too. Would you just look at it? 1 of 1 gold. Beautiful. Junk Wax Vintage Family Card Stand. Congratulations, Lane Rust. That is magnificent, my friend. Hell yeah.
Oh my God!
Would you just look at it, Lane Rust? Congratulations, young man. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold C.J. Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the C.J. Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. It is a slab. Ooh. 2011 Topps PSA 10. Big Papi. David Ortiz. From 2006 Topps. Congratulations, Tippy Brad Schwartz. That's a nice one, buddy. And shout out to our Boston brethren. So Tippy Brad Schwartz, if you go back and watch this replay, brother, just keep in mind that I purchased all these PSA 10s very, very intentionally. So if you do not PC this, somebody in this family does. So if you want to reach out in the Junk Wax Vintage Family chat, initiate a trade, or if you want to sell it, that is totally okay too. Congratulations, Tippy Brad Schwartz.
Still no Griffey rookie. We've been searching for days.
We should have purchased from Junk Wax Vintage.
Set course to Earth. Let's go get our Griffey.
It's a thankful Thursday kind of night. We're gearing up, the mood feels right. Packs are stacked and breaks are near. The JWV crew shifting into gear. Daylene's in the zone with Sawyer riding full-time home. Mrs. Junk Wax working her magic too, and we've got some spicy water brewing for you. We'll be ripping packs and cracking backs, chasing fire with no looking back. Family rips and hobby dreams on JWV. It's the real dream team, so grab your spot and don't delay. We're breaking hearts in the best kind of way. Whoa, yeah, yeah. There's chrome to chase and hits to pull. Score tops, chrome, and Donruss. The boxes are full. If you're looking to jump in tonight, hit Junk Wax Vintage. Go, come and ride the line. Yeah, we're ripping packs and setting the tone with legends tuned in from every home. So warm up the stream, get ready to shout. The thankful Thursday night is about to break out. Let's go. Let's go. We'll be ripping packs and cracking backs, chasing fire with no looking back. Family rips and hobby dreams on JWV. It's the real dream team, so grab your spot and don't delay. We're breaking hearts in the best kind of way.
Well, top of the evening to you, absolute legends. It is always so damn good to see you. Happy Thursday, Nitro. And legends, speaking of legends, I got to give credit where credit is due. Mr. DJ Dan Captain Morgan over here just smacked that resub button for the third month. And it's wonderful to have you back, Dan. Hope you're having a good night, my dude. Uncle Smitty, yay. Top of the evening to you, brother. Always a pleasure. Mr. Josh Fish, tuned in over there on YouTube. Thank you, Joshua. Wonderful to see you as well, you legend. And shout out to Mr. EC Cards. What's up, dude? Mr. Homan. Yeah, we're switching it up tonight, my man. Switching it up just a little bit. Got to do it every once in a while. Dutch says I have an echo. Uh-oh. That's not great. I wonder what is picking up sound. That is interesting. Is anybody else hearing an echo? By chance. One moment, my dear friends. Thank you, KC. Very, very slight. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Ovi. What's up, brother? So I don't know why we're getting an echo. That's super weird. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Is that better? Do we still have an echo? Are you still hearing an echo? Thank you, Cranman. I appreciate that, brother. Gracias, Dr. Moriarty. It is great to see you, my man. EC Cards for the 7th time. You know what I'm drinking, you dork. Good to see you tonight, my man. Maybe he doesn't speak English, and maybe that's the only thing he knows how to say. Oh, it got even slighter. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good evening, my dear friends. Dr. Moriarty, it is wonderful to have you tonight, my man. Happy Thursday. All right. Aw, Soup with Soups. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we're getting the whole family up in here. Great to see you tonight. Why, thank you, Spider Jr. I appreciate that, brother. Much thanks. Mr. Malinowski, good evening. Great to see you, Jeff. So Mr. Malinowski says, it's echoed 10 times? Says Danny Mackers. Chuck Diesel, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. So, does somebody want to jump over to Twitch? One of my moderator extraordinaires, that would be awesome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you in advance. Oh, he's kidding. Oh, I appreciate that, Danny Mackers. Thank you, buddy. Brad Gaspard, hey, brother, how are you? And I saw some purchases from up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Thank you, Bradley. You're going to put on a little movie for us tonight, my brother. And I'm much grateful, as always. All right, legends. So you already know. We have an action-packed, thick with 5 C's, Thankful Thursday Nitro ahead of us. So, big thank you to those of you who have already hit junkwaxvintage.com. If you have not already, you might want to. There is some brand new stuff up there, folks. And as I said this morning, as I promised, there was going to be some 1991 Fleer basketball in there. And there is. Aw, thank you, Mr. Malinowski. I appreciate that, brother. Aw, thank you, Danny. Good to see you over here on Twitch, my dude. Mr. Brad London. Ah, there you go, my man. That's right. I appreciate that, Danny. Thank you, buddy. All right, folks, as always, if it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, it is wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs, typically at my expense. So if you are new here tonight, my friends, just a couple of things for you. We are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms, right meow. So if you want to head on over to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, or of course, the whole rest of the family is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch to Twitch, my friends, come on over, baby. We would love to have you. Mr. Meyer, I appreciate that, Cameron. Thank you, and it's good to see you, my man. JS86320, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Chuck Diesel, big hugs, firm handshakes to another OG. Great to see you, brother. Dr. Moriarty, Thursday is your Friday. Nice, buddy. So it's like a Friday Junior. I like it, brother. Well, nice. I hope you have a great evening watching me. All right, my dear friends, less talky, more rippy. There is Mr. Trayton Ventrello. Long time no see, you legend. You silly goose. Good question. Mr. Jones, what's up, Drew? Oh, the 1991 Fleer basketball listing says baseball. That is interesting. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. Let me let Mrs. Junkwax know right now. Thank you for bearing with me for a moment. There we go. Gotcha. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. All right, legends, let's kick on some music, shall we? Get some tunes rolling. There we go. Now you know what we must do, my dear friends. We got to bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. But friends, I have a surprise for you tonight. So I got to give credit where credit is due. Humongous Costco economy size, thank you. Kirkland signature, thank you. To Uncle Smitty.
Oh, yeah.
Legend of legends. So folks, for you that don't know, Uncle Smitty has been with me literally every single step of this entire journey. Before there was a logo, before we even sold anything. When I was ripping packs in the closet for like 2 and 3 people, Uncle Smitty was there. He has been here literally every step of the way. And folks, he sent us a little surprise today. Let me show you something. Ay. Tu sabes. So check it out, folks. Hey, what's up, El Mango Loco? Jacob Gower, welcome back, my dude. Oh, excellent. KC, thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you. We're going to refresh that shop in just a moment. And I love it. Mr. Halliburton, thank you, AA Ron. Mr. Fenstermacher, thank you for sharing out my live. Mr. LaRoque, that's right. All ate up like a football bat, my man. Must be a fellow veteran over there. All right, so we have a 1991 NFL Upper Deck junk wax box, sealed. How about all the way back to 1988 Topps Baseball? And then the Pièce de la Résistance, in my humble opinion, 1989 Topps Baseball. Looking for some Randy Johnson. Unfortunately, Ken Griffey Jr. is not in this one. He is in Topps Traded 1989 Topps. But it is going to be so much fun ripping through these. Uncle Smitty. All joking aside, my brother, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And if we can get a humongous thank you from everybody in the chat, that would be magnificent. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, you remember the field trips, my brother. You've been here for quite a while as well, you legend. All right, so folks, I think we should start with some 1988 Topps Baseball in the junk wax department. So we're going to be ripping through all three of those boxes over the next few weeks. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate you, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Thank you, Dutch. Thank you, Jeff Malinowski. First pack. That is correct. Malcolm in the middle. Got to switch it up every once in a while, my friend. So full disclosure, folks. I saw somebody at the National that told me that they thought I was bald. Believe it or not. They're like, yeah, we just thought you wore the hat because you had like a lot of hair around the sides, but maybe you were bald on the top. I was like, what? That is so strange. But yeah, you got to free the locks sometime, Burt Reynolds. You're absolutely right, brother. Thank you for understanding. All right, folks. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Roast. Mr. Trayton Ventrello says, have you ripped Andy of the Welcome to the Club yet? Oh, I think that's supposed to say any. Any Welcome to the Club? Help me out on that one, Trayton. What is Welcome to the Club, my friend? That's right, Soups. Junk Wax Skullet. Correctamundo. So, Malcolm, I have had a couple of reports that there is a little bit of an echo over on TikTok. But some of you are hearing it and some of you are not. That is so strange. So maybe try closing out TikTok and then coming back in and seeing if that helps. Because I have got a couple of reports over here on Twitch that they have experienced that as well. So you just got to close out TikTok, come on back in. Gracias, Alvaro. Beautiful. Thank you, Malcolm in the middle. Thank you, Burt Reynolds. Brad Gaspard, you can hear it. Malcolm, you can. Burt Reynolds, you cannot. Thank you, 843 Dave. Thank you, Erich. Good to see you, my brother. Welcome back. Thank you, Brian Street. He says it's mild. I appreciate that, brother. Well, I got to be honest with you. I have paid entirely too much for my setup to even have any echo. So, let's see here. Let's see if we can fix it. Check. How about that? Do you hear an echo now? Some technical stuff over here, my friends. Thank you for bearing with me for a moment. Okay, Chris Thompson, no echo. Mr. Halliburton, thank you for sharing out my live. Excuse me. Slightly on your end, Brad Gaspard. Interesting. All right, legends. Well, I think we're just going to have to go with it, unfortunately, because I don't know why we're getting an echo. That is super, super strange. I got nothing. I'm looking at my sound over here. I don't know why we're getting an echo, folks. That is very, very strange. Oh, you know what? Did that just... How's the echo now? That might be why. Check. Why, thank you, Kirk Woa. Mon Cole, it has been a minute, my guy. How you doing? Welcome back, brother. Happy Thursday. All right, I appreciate that, Kirk Noah. Dutchie, it is still there. Well, gosh dang it. Well, shoot. We'll just keep that off. We'll see if... So Onward says TikTok is bad, Echo, but Twitch is fine. So that makes absolutely zero sense to me. That is crazy. Bree Imus, thank you so much for smacking that resub button for the 16th month. Much love to you and Lolo. Thank you both. Mr. Ray Perkins, good evening, my man. Justin Miller, welcome back, brother. Thank you so much to the other half of the Henshin brothers. Well, salutations to you there, my favorite Blast Boogie. How you doing, Richard? Good evening, brother. All right, legends. Mr. Tate Scott, are you selling the bill? Oh, the Billy Ripken? No. Sorry about that, brother. All the cards up there on the spinner are just some eye candy, my man. That is my PC. Some of them, anyway. Bucka, thank you for asking. I am always drinking the same thing, my friend. Some of that spicy water. Shout out to my HEB. Brad Gaspard says, tell Balake he better watch the movie I Brought the Family. There you go, Brad Gaspard. Hey, I get it, Moncole. It is great to see you back, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, brother. All right, folks. Let's get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax on the evening. And I do apologize for my TikTok folks over here tonight. I'm sorry for the echo. If you do not want to experience the echo, all you have to do is come over here and join us on Twitch. Just a thought. Thank you so much, Tate. I appreciate that, brother, and welcome. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, if it is your very first time tuning in, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet, juicy junk wax, some marvelous modern cards, always a whole bunch of laughs. And if you are new here, folks, feel free to come over here and join us on Twitch. It is free and it is easy. Yes, I do Onward. Yes, I do, my man. Yep, I have a healthy Kenneth Walker III PC. Good evening, Jason Russell. How is our Canadian cousin, Mr. Peacherelli? Great to see you as well tonight, my man. Sounds good, David. If you're taking off, brother, have a wonderful evening. And ladies and gentlemen, oh my Lanta, you almost snuck one in on me. You incredible human beings over here on Twitch. We have only been live for a couple of minutes, and you have already triggered a thick with 4 C's. And very thankful. As always, my dear friends, if we take this hype train over here on Twitch to a hype train level 6, we get to give away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox tonight. Now, as always, there is never any pressure, but if we take this thing to a hype train level 12, we get to give away 2 of them. And I have said it before, my friends, and I will say it again, and I do not apologize for the redundancy. That level 12 hitbox is a doozy. Somebody's going to be a very, very happy camper on that one. ZS, I will be gentle, my friend. Good to see you tonight, my man. Welcome. Mon Cole, that is very kind of you to say, buddy. I appreciate you. Kirk Woa, that is correct, my brother. Thank you so much. All right, we start off with a Terry McGriff. When you order Fred from Wish, you get old Terry McGriff. Jesse Barfield. Gary Aredas for the White Sox. Old Stanky Pankovitz for the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Doc Edwards, legendary coach for Cleveland. Thank you so much, Eric Janap. Thank you, Chris Condor. Thank you, Jerry. Oh, hell yeah. Jerry Webb, long time no see you, legend. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Pastor V78, gracias. Domo arigato, Mr. Robert Parkinson, robato. I love the robot bits, my man. Thank you. Old Bill Duran, back-to-back Astros. Jeff Leonard, former Seattle Mariner, or the Gigantes. You have some 1988 gum hanging on the back there. Beautiful. Promo. Stan the Man Musel. Shout out to our buddy Adam. 1963 TBTC. Deion James. The Angels leaders, I believe that is Brian Downing, maybe? And Wally Joyner? Yep. That is exactly who it is. Brian Downing and Wally Joyner. I got to admit, that was a guess. Bernie Riles for the Brew Crew. Kevin Elster on the Future Stars for the Mets. Kevin and the Mets. Old Jim Rice on the 1978 TBTC. Eddie Danger Powers for WKRP in Cincinnati. And how about the Afro Sheen Soul Glow Drip of Mr. Eddie Murray and the Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr., finishing that one off. Excellent first pack of the evening. That is correct, El Mango Loco. That's right, my man. Sometimes you got to let the salad flow. Probably not healthy for me to wear a hat all the time, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Johnny D. Smacking us with the showstopper. 1,000 beautiful biddies. I cannot thank you enough, Johnny D. Bubba. Actually, that is Bubba 3, Mr. Farwell. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate the bits, good sir. You too, Mr. Parkinson. You too, Mr. Condor. And folks, we are at Hype Train Level 2, 93% with 3 minutes to go. Getting a little closer. Balake says, who won the Bengals on the Razz? We have not done that Razz yet, my man. It is full, but we haven't done it yet. So I'm hopefully waiting for all them to fill, and then we will run them all. Mill Webb. That's right, my man. You got it. Adam, good evening. Welcome back, brother. All right, folks. We do have a healthy family rip queue this evening. So for the very first time, we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com. Let's do it. As always, folks, I hope you are having the most wonderful Thursday possible. I missed you all so much today. And if you were not here this morning, my dear friends, we had almost 4 hours of quality family time this morning, and it was magnificent. So might want to go back and watch that replay if you have some time. K3. I am so sorry, my friend. I don't think I saw your question. Might need to type that one again. I'm so sorry, K3 Card Sales. And Mill Webb. Roger that, my man. James C3, have you run the MLB 8-box break? Not yet, my friend. Nope. We have some Razzies up there at junkwaxvintage.com to finish that one off. And Hype Train Level 3, ladies and gentlemen, 55%. Thank you so much, Eric Janap. Oh, my Lanta, Mr. Janap. Smacking us with the showstopper. 1,000 beautiful biddies. Thank you so much, E. Hit me in the feels over here, buddy. And Bubba 3 with 3/4 of a showstopper. The robot bits. Thank you so much, Jeremy Farwell. Folks, we might be giving away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox tonight. This hype train is shaping up, looking like it might go the distance. And I am ridiculously grateful. Thank you so much. Josh Fish has our very first question of the evening.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, how was your day, Dalen? It was a busy day over here, Josh Fish. Gonna be very honest with you. But it's a good day. It's a good kind of busy, my man. I spent the day packing up cards, sorting, pre-grading, and taking a whole bunch of pictures of cards that I had already pre-graded. So, excuse me, a lot of you will be getting pre-grading results in the next 48 hours. So thank you for your patience on that. Mr. Millweb, what version of Ripken is that one? That is the F-face error, my friend. The original one. That's not corrected. And that is a PSA 9 on that one. Everything else up there is a PSA 10. The Billy is a PSA 9. Oh my Lanta. Mr. Tim Hudson, our favorite Axeman from Ohio, smacking us with half a showstopper. Thank you to my national brother. Thank you, Danny Rendon, my Colorado cousin. Yay. It's Danny. Good to see you, my brother. Oh, hell yeah. El Mango Loco made the switch to Twitch. Thank you, legend. Beautiful. All right, folks. We do have some beautiful family rips to get through up here. Thank you for bearing with me while I snag some packs down. And we start off with Mr. Action Gaston Joshua, a positive Pennsylvanian, taking 3 packs of 1991 Fleer basketball. You are in the queue, Josh Gaston. And it is wonderful to see you over here, El Mango Loco. Can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to El Mango Loco over here on Twitch? Krabby Patty, good evening, my man. K3, I believe you are, my friend. Mr. Shoneman. Would that be correct? Good evening. Excellent to see you, Mr. Irvin. Got you covered, brother. My pleasure. Yeah. All right. Mr. Gaston, got you covered, Josh. As always, my friends, I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment while we go through our first orders of the evening. All right, next, Mr. Eric Janap, the legend himself, taking down 6 packs of 1991 Fleer basketball. We are going provisions hunting tonight, my friends, and I cannot hardly wait to find the first one. Domo arigato, Robert Parkinson, robato otra vez. Thank you so much for those beautiful robot bits, my man. And Legends, we are at Hype Train level 4, 39%. We are over halfway. We're a level and a half away from that Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox. There you go, E. 6 packs. You are in the queue, my brother. Next, my favorite Blast Boogie. Oh, hell yeah. A nasty New Yorker. Taking down a few Razzie spots. Thank you, Richard. And Mr. Vallejo. Gonna put on a little movie for us tonight with some 2022 Onyx, or excuse me, 2022 Super Glow Opal edition. And if you folks remember, we found a Julio Rodriguez triple auto out of one of those boxes. Damn. Let's see if we can't find one again. Thank you so much, James Vallejo. You and I both, Carson. And thank you very much for your very first purchase from junkwaxvintage.com, my good man. Oh, hell yeah. The Amazing Spider just gifted 5 beautiful gifted subs. And that takes us to Hype Train level 5, 71%. And folks, hell yeah. General Custer. Cody, my fellow Austinite, just hit us with 5 beautiful gifted subs. And my man, that took us to Hype Train level 6. Actually, Hype Train level 7. Goodness gracious, my friends. Are we giving away 2? Threaten me with a good time. I would love to. Now, as always, dear friends, if you're feeling froggy tonight, the offer will always stand. If we make it to our Hype Train record, Hype Train level 18, I will give away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 Junk Wax Vintage Hitboxes tonight. Threaten me with a good time, you legends. And yes, it did, Uncle Smitty. All right, thank you so much, James Vallejo. Beautiful. Oh, you know what? I just realized we lost our music. WTF. Oh, I see what's going on. My boys stole it on their device. Silly goose. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that, folks. Bobby Ballgame. So if you come over here to Twitch, my friend, you will see the Hype Train. The Hype Train only happens on Twitch. Thank you so much, Burt Reynolds. You were absolutely correct, my brother. All right, Mr. Vallejo, I got you locked in. Next is Mr. Carson Shoneman, first-time buyer here in the junkyard. Welcome to the family, Carson. And Carson snagged down 2 packs of 1991 Fleer basketball. Thank you, Carson. Got you locked in there, buddy. Next is Mr. A.A. Ron Halliburton, taking down a Bo Jackson Battle Arena Blaster Box and a 2022 Topps Update Chrome Mega. Thank you so much, Onward. That is a beautiful thing, my brother. I appreciate you. I see you, legend. Thank you so much, my brother. You get it. And thank you again, Mr. Halliburton, our newest proud papa in the family. And A.A. Ron, let me grab those boxes for you, buddy. All right, legends. And then we have Mr. Drew Jones, and I already grabbed those, so we are current in the shop. And folks, we have a healthy queue tonight. Let's see if we can't find some Hype Train luck. While the Hype Train is still going, folks, we're at 74% on Hype Train level 7. Like I said, legends, if we make it to Hype Train level 12, we get to give away 2 hitboxes, and I have a very special hitbox for that level 12. Mm-hmm. Just trust me, my friends. Whoever gets what's in this box is going to drop their sandwich. This is a pretty big one. Aw, thank you so much, Maddie. Great to see you tonight. Ignite Glove Company. Shout out to my brother. Yes, it is Carson. It is only on Twitch, my friend. That is correct. Yeah. Trying to do a multi-platform giveaway would be kind of challenging. So you gotta come over here and join us on Twitch. But it is free and it's easy. So come on over. And all you have to do to get into the giveaway, my friends, is donate to the Hype Train. That is active right now, and there's 1 minute left, and it's at 75%, unless we take it to level 8. All right, we are going to start with... Let me keep myself honest here, actually. I think it is Dr. Moriarty. But I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're going to start with Dr. Moriarty. Outstanding. Brandon. Very first family rip of the evening, buddy. We have some soccer and a couple of brand new basketball packs. Good luck, Brandon. That's right, Uncle Smitty. Husabe's way. Oh, hell yeah. Bubba 3, Mr. Farwell, smacking us with 5 beautiful gifted subs, taking us to Hype Train level 8. Thank you so much, you legend. Oh, I am ridiculously excited to give away that level 12 if we can. I'm telling you, folks, it's a beautiful, beautiful slab. All right, we start off with a Dalen Williams. Oh, thank you. Adam, yes, I have heard there's an echo over here on TikTok. I'm so sorry, buddy. And all you have to do to get rid of that echo is come over here and join us on Twitch. All right, we got a Porzingis. Chris Duarte. Kyrie. Colin Sexton for Utah. Jimmy Butler. Jake LaRavia. It's a man, baby. Terrence Mann. Lori Markkinen for Utah. Shout out to Johnny Utah. AJ Stewie Griffin.
Yes, Lewis. You love Lewis. Yes. Brian, would you shave my coin purse?
Oh, my Lanta. Mr. Mean Brad Green just hit us with 10 beautiful, incredible gifted subs, taking us to Hype Train level 9. We're at Hype Train level 9, 6%, ladies and gentlemen. We're about 2 levels away from being able to give away both of those hit boxes. And Mr. Farwell just said, oh yeah, 10 gifted subs, hold my spicy water. Much appreciated, Jeremy. Thank you so much, you legend. That takes us up to 75% on Hype Train level 9. Austin Reeves. Derek Rose. Xavier Tillman. The Booch of the Bish. Jalen Dalen Suggs. Shout out to Gonzaga. Mr. RJ Wist. Welcome to the family, my man. Glad to have you. Josh Green. Onward. You rock my face off, you legend. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. We just got a whole bunch of gifted subs dropped on our head. Thank you so much, Tim Hudson. Thank you so much to the amazing Spider. Goodness gracious, my man. Another 10 gifted subs. You're like the Oprah, but of gifted subs. I appreciate you so much, my man. And we're at Hype Train level 10, 71%, folks. We are so close. Jarrett Allen. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. Gary Trent Jr. Jeremy Grant. Christian Braun for Milwaukee. John Collins for Utah. Luca, also known as Donnie Buckets in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. Ellie Obrey Jr. Jabari Walker. Cam Whitmore. Why am I saying Whitmore? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Cason Wallace on the rated rookie for OKC. Amen Thompson. Balake Wesley on the laser for San Antonio. Noah Clowney and Dirk Nowitzki on the bomb squad for Dallas. There ya go. Beautiful. First pack, if I do say so myself. Chris Condor, I think I misspoke, my man. He's a nuggie, correct? It looked like Milwaukee for a moment. I'm trying to pay attention to a lot of different things, but I appreciate you, Chris Condor. Thank you, my man. Shane Burge, good evening. It is great to see you as always. All right, let's get into some more basketball. We're going to end with some soccer. For my favorite fajita, Dr. Moriarty. Second pack magic, my man. All right, Mr. Wendell's a bum. Wendell Carter. Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks. Grant Williams. Asar Thompson. You got both the brothers Thompson. Corey Kispert. Another Gonzaga Bulldog. Folks, we're at 92% on Hype Train level 10. Thank you so much, Onward. And my chat stopped. There we go. Sorry about that. My Pacific Northwest pal, Mr. Nick Allen. Good to see you tonight, my brother. Top of the evening to you, buddy. And oh, hell yeah, Carson made the switch to Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shoneman over here is brand new, and somebody already hit him with a gifted sub. So, Carson, I apologize, brother, because you're no longer a part of the crew. Because you're now part of the family. I appreciate you so much, Carson. Thank you, brother. And I'm glad you're over here, and I hope you like it here, buddy. All right, Patrick Williams. DeMontis Sabonis, another Gonzaga Bulldog. Josh, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the family. Jaime Jaquez Jr. Nikola Durasic. Spencer Dinwiddie. Harrison Ingram, rookie for San Antonio. How about Shaq? On the parallel, beautiful. Tristan Da Silva, Kyle Anderson, Tyler Smith, Ray Young. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay. Reed Shepard, rookie. Bobby Ballgame, I see over here, you legend. Thank you as well for making the switch to Twitch. And you were involved in the giveaway as well, my brother. Thank you so much, Bobby. Great to see you over here, buddy. How about some Evening Dick? Grady Dick. Zion Williamson, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, the Nurkic, the Vassal, Alperen Sengun, Kyle Lowry, coming with the Thunder. No Sweat Chet, captain of the All Cheeseburger team, another Gonzaga Bulldog, Chet Holmgren. Podzimski on the parallel. Little Rice-Sacker on the postcard. Pure Player, Victor Wembanyama. Beautiful. Gotta love that. And last but not least, Velocity Prism, Antonio Reeves for the Pelicans. Why, Pelicans! I hope somebody gets that reference. Alrighty. One pack to go.
One down, one to go.
Good luck, Dr. Moriarty. And ladies and gentlemen, we're at Hype Train level 11, 44%. We are so close. Nick Allen, I see over there, you legend, with half a showstopper. How dare you be so awesome, Nicholas? Shout out to the Puyallup Pounder. I will take that as a compliment, SJ. Thank you, my man. Jaime Jaquez is a great-looking fella. All right, we start off with a funky cold Molina. Gianluigi Donnarumma. John Stones. Julian Ryerson. Nicholas Otamendi, Habib Diarra, Alexander Mitrovic, Robert Andrich, Is Bruno Fernandez. Very nice. Carson, I sure will, buddy. João Felix. We actually found his autograph a couple of years ago. C, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome, my friend. Malik Tillman. And you are so welcome, Dr. Moriarty. All thanks go to you, my man. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Round of applause, my dear friends. Dallas, good evening, my man. So I am getting reports that we have an echo over here on the TikTok side. I tried to fix it, but I haven't been able to, so we just got to kind of punt for tonight. But if you want to get rid of that echo, all you have to do is come over here and join us on Twitch. All right, Carlos Rodriguez. And folks, we just made it to a Hype Train level 12 over here on Twitch. So we are giving away at least 2 Hype Train hitboxes tonight. If you would like to get in on the giveaway, there is still time. All you have to do is make the switch to Twitch and donate to the Hype Train. And again, folks, if we take this to a record-breaking Hype Train level 18, we will give away 4 Junk Wax Vintage hitboxes tonight. Hey, J-Rod, if you're taking off tonight, brother, much love to you. We will see you bright and early in the morning, my good man. Federico DeMarco. Julian Alvarez. Brendan Aronson. Asundo Pelistri. Alex Iwobi, Edward Mendy, Kevin Castaño on the cracked ice rated rookie for Colombia. How about the Palistri so nice you got him twice? Those are just beautiful cards. Gosh, those are neat. Jules Conde on the zero gravity. Lily Johannes. It's a lady. Bernard Camungo on the red, the rookies. Jesus Orozco on the rated rookie, and Brian Gonzalez de Mexico. Finishing that one off for you. Thank you as always, Dr. Moriarty. I appreciate you being our very first family rip of the evening tonight, my good man. Thank you so much. And Legends, we are at Hype Train level 12 at 9% with 2.5 minutes to go. And speaking of Legends, I see over here Dallas. Thank you for making the switch to Twitch, my brother. Much appreciated. Cheers, my friends. Roast. All right. Mr. Jones and me. Drew Jones, are you here tonight? We have a CEO cameo, ladies and gentlemen. The temperature of this room just increased by about 15 degrees. If you see me sweating, it's not because I'm working hard. How you doing back there, good looking? Even better now that you're here. All right. Oh, Mr. R.J. Twist, also known as Burt Reynolds over here on TikTok. Great to see you over here, buddy. Thank you for making the switch. All right, Mr. Jones, if you are here tonight, Drew, we have 4 packs of 1991 Fleer basketball, 1 pack of 2018 WWE, looking for Shawn Michaels autographs. And then we have 2 Playboy packs, but we're not going to rip into those until about 8 minutes from now. So just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, I do go live at least twice, sometimes 3 times a day. And my morning show, if we have a lunch wax in the afternoon, and then the beginning of my evening shows is always family friendly. I have 2 young boys. It's very important to me that they're able to watch the show without feeling embarrassed, right? However, when we get to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we move into a portion of the show that I lovingly refer to as #JWAD. That is an acronym that stands for Junk Wax After Dark. And we get a little spicy. So might want to make sure the kids are down. Do we have a Drew Jones? We might be striking out on Mr. Jones. Thank you, sweetheart. You rocked my face off. Thank you, babe. That would be great. Yeah. But we're going to do those Razzies right before it breaks, honey. So I don't want to do those as we go. I want to do it like right before. Could you send them to me so I don't have to go through the... Yeah. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Well, gosh dang it, we don't have a Drew Jones. Coming back to Drew Jones. So, Mr. Brad Gaspard, you are up next, you legend. But before we get into rips for Mr. Gaspard, it looks like the hype train is pulling into the station. Oh, there's Mr. Jones. Hell yeah. I got you, Drew. No sweat, my good man. But I do appreciate your patience, Drew Jones, because we have a hype train race to run. So, allow me just a moment, my friends. Yes, my love. That's a damn good question, babe. All right. There you go, legends. You know what we must do. Excuse me. Carson, you are pretty far back there, brother, if I'm being honest with you. So, folks, let me give you a cue real quick. And just keep in mind, my friends, we are working on something behind the scenes as we speak that is going to help you out. So you will always know what's coming, etc. So, let me give you the cue here real quick, folks, before we run our hype train race. Okay? We have Mr. Drew Jones will be next. Then Brad Gaspard. Then Josh Gaston. Then Eric Janap. Then James Vallejo. then Carson Schoeneman, then A.A. Ron Halliburton, then Robert Viles, old Bobby Baseball. So there you go, legends. Aw, thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that, bro. That is correct. Thank you, Burt Reynolds. Drugs are bad, okay? All right, legends. Allow me just a moment. And my folks over here on TikTok, if you want to see the moose race, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch, okay? All right, give me just a moment here, folks. I got to pull a list. And there it is. Wow. That's a big old list, folks. Goodness gracious. There's going to be a lot of moose in this one. I said, damn. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Oh, gosh dang it. It logged us out again. Boo. There we go. Thank you for waiting on me for just a moment here, legends. All right, we're all set. Let's run this moose race, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Blast Boogie, we're running it right now, my man. Nobody has won yet. There we go. All right, so. In this list, we have Corey Bader, Max Snowfall, Bubba, Mr. Trevor Taylor, Richard C., Justin Miller, Stephen Grigsby. Whole lot of Stephen, thank you. That is Mr. Burt Reynolds from TikTok, also known as RJ Wist. Bobby Ballgame. Thank you so much, Bobby. Mr. Schoeneman, thank you, Carson. Mr. Nick Allen, my Puyallup Pounder, also known as Pacific Northwest Southpaw. Tim Hudson, my favorite Axeman from Ohio. Mr. Mean Brad Green. Hell yeah. Look at all the greenie. Mr. Onward to the Edge. Thank you so much. Mr. Nate the Great Hopker. Whole lot of Nate the Great as well. Thank you, Nate. Cody Custer, my fellow Austinite. The Amazing Spider. Goodness gracious. Y'all went hard in the paint tonight, my friends, and I literally cannot thank you enough. Mr. Alex Wayne, Uncle Smitty, yay, Tim Hudson, Danny Rendon, Josh Gaston, Johnny D, Trevor Taylor. Whole lot of, oh no, excuse me, that is Mr. Jeremy Farwell, the other Bubba. That is Bubba 3. Yes, my love? Okay, thank you. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be live on Whatnot tomorrow. Typically, we do go live on Whatnot on Fridays, but we're not doing Whatnot tomorrow. I was just informed. So next we have Chef James Reinhart, then we have Chris Condor, then we have Jerry Webb, Pastor V, John Clunan, Eric Janap, Richard C. one more time, and Robert Parkinson. Finishing that one off, folks. 549 moose. Damn! That's a lot of moose. All right, we're putting 30 seconds on the clock, folks. And whoever wins is going to have a choice on their hands. And how we're going to do this, my friends, whoever gets first place is going to take that level 12 hitbox. Okay? Whoever gets last place is going to win the other hitbox. Okay? So we are rewarding first and last. Good luck. Here we go. Mr. Tim Hudson on the backside, Mr. Nate the Great Hopker on the front side, and it looks like Mr. Stephen Grigsby took the whole shot, and Carson out in front by about a half a moose length. Goodness gracious, Mr. Schoeneman, your very first moose race, and shooting to the front like a dart. And he's got about a half a moose length lead with 8 seconds to go. Shout out to Mr. Lane Frost, but the Amazing Spider coming up quick. Oh no, Carson fell back to the middle of the pack, but General Custer, Cody Custer, my fellow Austinite. Congratulations, Cody Custer. You're going to take the level 12 hitbox, you legend. Let's see who takes the other one. We got to go all the way to the bottom. It is Cody Custer again. Cody Custer, I think since you won the level 12, We got to spread the love a little bit, my man, so we're going to reward the second to last, and that is Mr. Onward to the Edge. So, Onward. You're going to take the second one, my man. And I appreciate your understanding on that one, Cody Custer. Congratulations, my brother. All right. So, Onward to the Edge and Cody Custer. Congratulations, gentlemen. I appreciate you being a good sport, Cody. Thank you, my good man. And I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper when you see what is in that level 12 hitbox, my dude. I got to be transparent with you, folks. The level 12 hitbox is the only one that I know exactly what's in it. Okay? All the other ones have been spread around, and I have no idea what's in those because it's been a while since I packed them. All right, Mr. Custer. And Onward to the Edge, my man. If you would do me a solid, choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 10. All right, number 7. I got you covered. Thank you, Onward. The rest of these will live until maybe a little bit later in the show. All right. And we can do without the K-pop. Thanks. All right. So, we're going to rip into Onwards first. Let's see what we got here for you, big man. Good luck. And then Cody Custer, you're going to be second. And to all of you that participated in the hype train tonight, my dear friends, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. As I have said before, it is hype trains like these, it is the TikTok gifts over there that truly help to keep this thing on the rails. Thank you so, so much. All right, good luck, Onward. Your very first hype train win, buddy. 1983 Donruss. PSA 10. A 1983 Donruss PSA 10? Julio Franco, rookie. Beautiful, brother. There you go. Not too shabby, my man. It's not very often you see a 1983 PSA 10. And keep in mind, my friends, I purchased these slabs very intentionally. Because if you end up opening one of these and it's not your PC, I guarantee you that somebody in this family, it is their PC. So I did this intentionally to try to encourage trading and commerce within the family. So you're more than welcome to trade that, gift it, or of course, keep it forever.
I'd like to have a go around with that filly.
You know it, Onward. All right, congratulations there, buddy. And Mr. Cody Custer. Without further ado, actually, I made a liar out of myself. I got to put Onward's name on this one. Sorry, buddy. All right, there you go, Onward. Congratulations, my brother. And Cody Custer. Congratulations to you, my friend. You are the big winner tonight, my dude. You got yourself a Junk Wax Nasty. Buenas noches, Arturo, mi hermano. Great to see you, buddy. Que bueno verte. Why with the focusing? Come on. 2020 Panini Select. PSA 10. Shohei Ohtani on the Artistic Impressions Super Short Print Case Hit. Congratulations, my brother. That is incredible. And I am peanut butter and jealous, buddy, because that is a truly beautiful card, my man. Would you just look at it? You win, brother. That is a case hit, super short print, the best baseball player on planet Earth, in my humble opinion. So there you go, buddy. Congratulations, General Custer. Congratulations, Onward. I am so stoked I get to add those to your PC, gentlemen. Thank you, Cody Custer. I know it, Dallas. I know it, brother. Isn't that cool? All right, let me put your name on that one, Cody Custer. There you go, buddy. Congratulations again. And thank you so much for not only participating in the hype train, but being a member of this family, gentlemen. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. All right, let's get this thing back on the rails, shall we? Mr. Halliburton. Absolutely, bro. That's right, Dallas. You're an Angels guy. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much, Jim Cause. Yes, I have heard that we have an echo over here on TikTok. I'm so sorry, brother. But if you want to get rid of that echo, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch. So I did try to fix it, full disclosure. But I don't want to, like, shut down my whole show. You know what I mean? We're just going to have to go with it for tonight. But I'll look at it after the show's over. All right, all right. So, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones and me. You ready, Drew Jones? Let's go Provisions hunting in our 1991 Fleer basketball. And then we have some 2018 WWE. And then we're going to rip your Playboy packs as well, because it is now #JWAD. So, friends, you might want to make sure the kids are down if you got kids watching. Not that there's any, like, hardcore nudity or anything in the Playboy cards, but you know what I mean. Raymond, you have big news. What's up, buddy? And you sure can, Keith. But just a heads up tonight, Mr. Roskadal, we do have a decent queue this evening. I think there's about 10 people ahead of you. But I'm going to do my damnedest to get through all this as quick and efficiently as possible. So thanks for bearing with me tonight, my friends. But please do, Keith. Oh, Raymond, you got a Julio signed jersey. That's awesome, buddy. Congratulations. Beautiful. All right, we start off with a Charles Oakley. John Paxson. John Stockton, Spokane's finest. Jerry, you made it over here, brother. Is that TTG, Jerry? Thank you for making the switch to Twitch, my man. A lot of dick. Mata.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
Shout out to Dick Mata. Travis Mays. Magic Johnson. Rod Strickland. Don Nelson. Jerome Kersey. Maurice clapping them cheeks. Oh, hell yeah. In our very first rip of 1991 basketball, and we find the Admiral on the Provisions. Congratulations, brother. Hell yeah. Armin Gilliam with BJ Armstrong co-starring Johnny Battle. Joe Dumars, perennial all-star for the Pistons. John Stockton, so nice you got him twice. Thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate you, brother. Casey Jones. Fred Roberts. The Worm, Mr. Dennis Rodman. All-Star Game from 1991 with Karl Malone and Patrick Ewing. Gene Littles. Johnny D. Mitchie Redmond. Mark West. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. That's right, Drew Jones. Jim Lynam. Roni Cycley. Joe Wolf. Antoine Carr. Paul Westhead. Shout out to Winning Time. Kiki, do you love me? Are you down for me always? Kiki Vandeweeg. Percy Hawkins. The Adventures of Milo. And Otis. Smith. Del Harris. Chucky in person with Vlade Divac. Co-starring. Johnny Williams. Akeem the Dream on the League Leaders. Phil Jackson. And look at the luscious lip curtain on Phil. That is a magnificent mustache, my friends, if you've ever seen one. Bo Kimball. Smoking that herb. Williams. Another All-Star Game. Slick, Mr. Pat Riley. Derek Coleman with Bill Cartwright co-starring and Otis Thorpe. Finishing that one off for you. Mr. Caleb, good evening, my man. I hope you're having a good night, brother. All right, I am sleeving up that Provisions for you, Drew. I am so stoked that we already found one. You know what? Let's leave this for last. Let's get into some 2018 WWE. Aw, thank you, Alex Wayne. I assume. I appreciate that, brother. So like I said, I know we have a little bit of an echo over here on TikTok. I've had about 30 of you that are nice enough to let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But it's going to be that way for tonight, my friends. I'm so sorry. But if you do want to come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, you got options. All right, we got a little Triple H. Aw, rest in peace to Mr. Scott Hall. Monday Night Raw with another. Rest in peace to Yokozuna. Triple H, when he turned on Shawn Michaels. Rude. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there will ever be. Bret the Hitman Hart. Canada's own. It's a lady. Billy Kay, rookie. D-Generation X on the Shawn Michaels tribute. The Red Machine, Kane. Mr. Harper. EC3. There you go. That's right, Maddie. Oh, you disagree. What do you disagree with, my friend? About the Big Show? Occam and his razor, rookie. Luke Gallows. Some Latin heat. Rest in peace to Eddie Guerrero. Tucker Knight. Ruby Riott, rookie. Razor. Shout out to Toka. And the Ninja Turtles. Nick Miller. Tyler Breeze. And Mr. Perfect. Rest in peace to Mr. Kurt Hanning. And a PSA 10 anti-theft device. There you go. Oh. I got you, Matt. So that is actually Bret the Hitman Hart's saying, my friend. That's why I say that. That's what he says. My man. But I appreciate you. All right. Mr. Drew Jones, my brother from another mother. You're down to second to last pack magic. Let's get into some 1991 Fleer, and then we will finish off with your Playboy. See if we can't find that fabled Trump rookie. Buck Johnson. That is correct, Matt. Thank you. I'm glad that you understand. Ed Pinkney. Ken Norman. Will Perdue. Isaiah Thomas. Harvey Grant. And onward. Nope, Drew Jones is right over here on Twitch, my man. Ricky Smits. And I will go back and look at that Billy Kay Drew Jones. Eric Lechner. Rod Higgins. Razin Petrovich. Rest in peace to another legend. Kevin McHale. Looking like a stepdad. Felton Spencer for Minnesota. Zadale Threat for my now defunct Seattle Supersonics. And Gowakas. Coach extraordinaire for Orlando. Finishing that one off for you, Drew Jones. All right, give me just a moment here, buddy. I'm going to look back at that Billy Kay for you. You asked if she was numbered. That's a good question. I don't think so. Nope. He is not. Sorry about that, buddy. Mr. Cody Custer says, is the support email the best to contact if my old address autofilled for the shipping address on my past order? Yes, that is exactly what you should do. Thank you, Cody Custer. So, support@junkwaxvintage.com. Excuse me. Let me snag myself a little sippy. And I just had crazy deja vu. Super weird. Alrighty. You know, I just think that is exactly where I'm supposed to be in life. I think it's one of those signs from the universe. Mr. Malmo. It's good to see you, brother. Is that Austin? Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday, buddy. A little deja Drew. That's right. Nice. All right, Mr. Jones. Good luck, my man. And thank you, as always, for ripping these down from junkwaxvintage.com. And Ollie, my brother from Down Under. Welcome back, brother. Great to see you again. And he has a question. Why does some NBA cards spell Akeem the Dream's name with an A and some spell it with an H? So I believe in like 1990, they started printing it differently. Somewhere around 1990, 1991. I think that's when they started doing that, my man. All right, we got a little promo. That has got to be an older one from the 50s, maybe? 1957. Some scissors. from 1961. The 20th anniversary issue from 1974. Some silk stockings from 1973. Girls of the Big East. 1992. $1975. And we have another promo. Good evening, Steven. How you doing there, Mr. Amerman? Wilfredo Rosa, bienvenidos, hermano. I believe this is another one from maybe 64? 67. Some bike riding. From 1971. Old Diane Parkinson on the Gala Christmas issue. From 1991. Some paper bunnies. That's got to be an oldie as well. 1955, indeed. On the Town of New York. Shout out to Broadway. And that is 1962. And last but not least, you got a celebrity card. And that is Miss Linda Ronstadt. Cheek chillin'. Finishing that one off. She must have been poor. Because she could not afford the rest of her shorts. There you go, Mr. Jones. Again, my man, all joking aside, I sincerely appreciate you snagging those down from junkwaxvintage.com and being my pal for the last couple of years here, buddy. Love you, Drew. Hey, Dallas, if you're taking off, my brother, family first as always, and I hope to see you back here in a little bit, buddy. I have a hunch that we gonna be here for a while tonight. Enjoy some quality family time there, Dallas, and thank you for being over here on Twitch, buddy. That's right, Bobby Ballgame. There is a ton of Pamela Anderson possibly in there. All right, we are moving right along, legends. And I am going to top load this one for you, Drew Jones. If you get a Provisions card, ladies and gentlemen, they will be top loaded. Because they are so damn cool. Excellent. All right, Mr. Brad Gaspard. You are up next, my good man. Mr. Amerman, the evening is going splendidly, my brother, and especially now that you're here, good buddy. How was the rest of your day, my man? And we got to bust into a brand new spicy water. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Mr. Gaspard, he is asking if Balake is here. Balake Juno, are you over here on Twitch, buddy? We got to get you over here to Twitch, Brad Gaspard. Not that I mind being the intermediary. All right, brother. Let's start with some 1990 NBA hoops. We also have a Playboy pack looking for another Trump. And then we have 2024 Onyx Vintage Baseball. 2024 Select Baseball, looking for 1 autograph or memorabilia card. And then you got a doozy here, Mr. Brad Gaspard. My man. So that is a huge rip, my dude. Mr. Gaspard, I hate to even ask, my man, would it be acceptable if we bust into this box a little bit later, or absolute worst case scenario would be tomorrow morning? Reason I ask, my man, is we have a very, very large queue tonight. And that's a good, 40-minute rip. There's a lot of packs of that one, brother. So I am very happy to do it tonight, if we must. But if we might be able to push that, I think we could get a lot of other people's rips in, and I'm just trying to be thoughtful. So just let me know there, Brad Gaspard. But let's start with 1990 NBA hoops. Good luck, my man. I love the positivity, Steven. Thank you. Beautiful, brother. Glad to have you as always. Thank you, Steven. All right, we start off with some Chucky Smith. Big Sam Bowie. Brad Gaspard says, would you ship it sealed and me and Blake will rip it when it comes in? Of course. Yeah. My pleasure, brother. You betcha. Thank you. I sincerely appreciate your understanding on that one, Brad. Much, much thanks. Glenn Rice. Herb Williams. Horny Hornacek with his short shorts. Kenny Battle. Back-to-back Phoenix Suns. Shout out to Greg. Thurl Bailey. John Bagley. Craig Elo. Mr. Anderson. Rory Sparrow for Bienvenidos Amiyami. Oh, thank you, Lego Man Stay Frosty. Reggie Miller. Domo Arigato Richie Adubato. Johnny Long. And rest in peace to Drazen Petrovich. So nice we have seen him twice this evening. Nice first pack there for you, Bradley. Let's see if we can't find you an autograph in the Onyx Vintage. And Action Josh Gaston. I believe you're up next, buddy. Thank you, Ollie. All right, we start off with a Tampa Bay Ray, Mr. Carson Williams. How about a couple of Cheerios? Jackson and his brother Jason. Beautiful. And that one is numbered to 150. Trevor Werner, Wickelman Gonzalez, and Chase Burns. Finishing that one off for you. Ashton Beller, good evening. Long time no see. Poster Boy, great to see you back again. Thank you. And Dr. Moriarty. I see the gifts over here, you big sweetie. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Brandon. Upload that one up for you, buddy. Churio Brothers. Number to 150. You know what? We're going to save that Playboy pack for last. Let's get into your select box, Mr. Brad Gaspard. And Balake Juno. Are you over here on the Twitch, my dude? And thank you so much, Austin Malmo. I appreciate you snagging a Bo Jackson blaster. Excited to rip into that one with you, my buddy. It does not look like we have a Balake over here. Sorry about that, Bradley. Onward, says Junkwax, not sure if you saw the above message, but Drew Jones said I could have the Paul Westhead from his first pack of Fleer. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm so sorry, Brad Gaspard. Give me just a moment, my friend. All right, there you go, buddy. Got you covered. And thank you, Drew Jones, for being so sweet to the family, my brother. I appreciate it. There you go, buddy. Got you covered. All right. Thank you for your patience, Brad. I appreciate you, buddy. Let's go. Ooh, we have a stowaway. Random pack. Interesting. We're going to save that one out as our pack number 4. I appreciate you, Brad Gaspard. All right. Good luck. Mr. Shauneman, are there any chasers in the 1991 Fleer packs? There sure is, my friend. The reason we snag these is because we're chasing those 1991 Provisions. And they look like this. So we did snag 1991 Fleer Baseball. These are the Provisions in the baseball. I happen to have the whole set right here. And then the basketball. And there's football also. I just don't have any of those yet. So that is exactly what we're chasing over there, Carson. Thank you for asking, my man. Ooh, this one's feeling a little thick. Save that one for last. Oh, very nice, Dumpster Monkey. Beautiful, brother. All right, here we go. Roberto Alomar. Jorge Lombard Jr. for the Pinstripes. Connor Norby. Nolan Schanuel on the green shock. Pretty one for the Angels. Not numbered. Drew Hackenberg. Steve Garvey. Chipper Jones. Shout out to Larry. That's right, Respin. Thank you, my man. A dollop of Dollander on the prism. El Mutante. Leo Dallas DeVries. A 17-year-old sensation for San Diego. Justin Crawford. Bro. Oh, peanut butter and jealous, my man. My PC, Mr. Harry Ford on the diamond level. Beautiful, brother. Sleeving that one up for you. Nice. And Harry Ford is a stud. So if I was you, my man, I would hang on to that one. Beautiful. All right, then we have a Braden Taylor, I think, on the can't miss. That's an interesting one. Jacob Wilson. Rookie for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. Sebastian Walcott for our Texas Rangers. Carson Weisenhunt. Why am I saying Weisenhunt? Weird. And last but not least, Starlin Caba on the prism. Excellent. All right. Couple of packs here for you, buddy. Folks, I have heard that we have a little bit of an echo over here on TikTok tonight. I am so sorry. If you want to get rid of that echo, all you have to do is come over here and join us on Twitch. I will address that after the show tonight. Sorry about that, my friends. All right, Mr. Mickey Mantle. Cricket star turned baseballer, Arjun Nimala. What do we have here? It is a selective swatch for the Trolley Dodgers, Mr. Kendall George. Nice one. And then the Canadian sensation, Mr. Gary Cotta, finishing that one off. Beautiful. Give me just a moment here, folks. Beautiful. Sorry, I had to handle a little housekeeping over here on TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my Swedish friend. Good to see you upside down. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Alrighty, I'm going to sleeve up that relic for you, Bradley. And it is wonderful to see my Swedish friend. Thank you. That's right, Bryant. Good evening, Steely Dan. I think this one's going to go in 100. Yep. Brand new 100-point top loader for you there, legend. All right. Last pack magic. Before we get into your Playboy. Good luck. Oh, you know it, Keith. Mr. Goodwood, what's up, legend? Thank you so much for making the switch to Twitch, my brother. Bobby Ballgame. You would love a set of the 1992 Dream Team. I just so happen to have a couple of those, sir. I agree, onward. And Ollie says, Dalen, do you have 1993, 1994 Topps Finest or 1993, 1994 sets like Fleer, Hoops, and Upper Deck? I do not. Sorry about that, Ollie. 1993, 1994 Topps Finest is ridiculously expensive. I wish we did, though. That would be sweet. How about some Kyle Teal? Bryce Matthews. Thomas White. Or Bienvenidos. Amiyami. And Marcelo John Mayer. Some Room for Squares. Finishing that one off. And folks, can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to Mr. Goodwood for making the switch to Twitch? Great to see you over here, brother. Hope you've had a thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday. All right, Mr. Gaspard.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my man. Good luck. Oh, that is correct, Sophie. Good evening. Shout out to you and Tay-Tay. And top of the afternoon to you, Ashley 4. Shout out to you and Caleb. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the entire family up in here. Good to see you, everybody. All right, we got a little promo. Some flower children. That's got to be a 70s. I am incorrect. That is a 1963. How about Miss Stephanie Beecham? On the Wild Winter issue from 1987. $1961. How about a whole heap of side boob? The Playmate issue from 1974. Some Chevrolets from 1976. And last but not least, you got a little checklist. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Why, thank you, Dan. I appreciate the kind words, my dude. And Riot Como. These are 1995 Playboy cards. And we're looking for the elusive Donald Trump rookie card. And I'm so sorry I couldn't find it for you, Bradley. But my brother, it is always my pleasure. All thanks go to you, my man. Thank you, Brad. And yes, I am very, very happy to send that Panini Golden Age to you sealed, and you and Balake can rip this thing together. But I will make you a deal, if that's okay. You got to tell me who you pull, because there should be an autograph and a relic in this box. And it'll be a really fun rip for you and Balake, because there is a ton of packs in there. That is a really, really fun rip. Thank you again, Brad Gaspard. And do we have Mr. Josh Gaston in the house? Good evening, Mr. Weddle. And I sincerely appreciate the warm welcome to Mr. Goodwood, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Mr. Goodwood. He's opening Playboy cards and a Trojan ad just popped up. Appropriate. I like it. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that, my friend. Every so often, I gotta let the hair flow. Sorry about that, Jeremy. I know, my man. It's a very, very long rip, and we have a huge queue this evening, so I'm just trying to be thoughtful. That's all. Matt, the Golden Age is, I think, around $100. Nothing crazy on that one. Mr. Gaston, good luck, my friend. Here we go. Let's see if we can't find you a Provisions. So, like I said, though, there is a chance if we have time a little bit later, I would love to bust into that box. So Brad Gaspard, if you are still here a little bit later, I will give you a shout out one more time. And if we do have time, if we get through everybody else's stuff, I would love to rip that box. I'm just trying to be thoughtful, that's all. I hope that makes sense. All right. Harry Cummings for San Antonio. Tyrone Corbin for Minnesota. Bill Cartwright. Eddie Edwards on the slam dunk. Harry Catledge. Purvis Ellison. Todd Freer. The night is wonderful thus far, my man. How's your evening going? Oh, Caleb, you got muted on TikTok. What? Why did you get muted? I'm so sorry about that, my friend. I must have missed it. Craig Elo. Chris Dudley. Sean Kemp. Shout out to the Rain Man, who's not going to prison. Cliff and the Swiss Family. Robinson. James Donaldson. Spokane's finest Mr. John Stockton on the league leaders. Mark Eaton, back-to-back Utah. Spud Webb. Shout out to my Short Kings. Johnny Konchak. Eddie Johnson for my now defunct Seattle Supersonics. Dutchie. That is his other half, my man. But I appreciate you having your radar up, brother. Thank you so much. Dale Ellis. James Edwards. D. Brown. Rory Sparrow. KJ. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. The Shermanator. Sherman Douglas. Rex Chapman. Pooh Richardson for Minnesota. Caleb, I am 5'11", my friend. Clyde the Glide. Byron Scott. Marcus Liberty. Mr. Knight. Glenn Rice. Wes Unseld. Alvin, Simon, and Theodore Robertson. And Caleb, he said he only muted you for a minute. Cliff Livingston. Mark Jackson, Sens Menendez brothers. Bob Hill. Airmail. Mr. Carl Malone. AC Green. Jim Less. Checklist. The Admiral, Mr. David Robinson. Tommy Chambers, another Phoenix Sun. Darnell Valentine. And you got yourself a Provisions last but not least, my dude. Mr. Carl Malone. Congratulations, Josh Gaston. Our second provisions of the evening, my man. Congratulations, Josh. Gotta love that last card magic. Alrighty. Mr. Gaston, I sincerely appreciate your patience tonight, buddy, and thank you as always for being a part of this family, my dude. Stephen Grigsby, I am glad to see you back, buddy. Shout out to the Zero Ping Hero, Mr. Eric Janap. Are you here and are you ready, buddy? 6 packs of 1991 Fleer basketball. Let's go provision hunting again. Matus Sports, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, my friend. Very glad to have you. Mr. Bryant says, do you offer relic penny sleeves and relic top loaders? So typically the 100 or 130 point top loaders that we sell do fit relics. Yes, sir. And the penny sleeves that we sell typically fit relics as well. I do have to buy some aftermarket ones though. Ours only go up to like about 100 point on the penny sleeves. So I do order some 130 point penny sleeves for really big cards. And those are not Junk Wax Vintage branded. Just a heads up. CJ, welcome to the family, my man. Great to have you as well. Thank you. All right, we got a little Brunel Coles. And you know what? We're going to rip through all these real quick. We will go through them together. Carson, I understand, my man. We're slowly but surely working our way to you, buddy. You have just a couple people till yours, my friend. Just a couple people. That's right, Josh Gaston. You got our very first football provisions. This morning, that Barry Sanders. Bob Mattingly, good evening. What's up, Big Perm? I mean, Big Worm? Top of the evening to you, my man. And we're going to save that pack number 4 for last. All right, good luck. BJ Armstrong, Eagles, Mr. Anderson, Kenny Smith, Brad Dougherty, Harry Porter for Rip City, Benoit Benjamin for my now defunct Seattle Supersonics. B. Rizzle, what's up, buddy? No worries, my man. How about some Michael Jordan on the league leaders? There you go, Eric. Beautiful. Rolando Blackman. And if any of the breaks fill tonight, then we will be busting them tonight. That is correct, B. Rizzle. Yes, sir. If you want to check out junkwaxvintage.com, you are more than welcome, my friend. All the information is right up there for you, my brother. Rumiel Robinson. Earl Bailey. 1991 All-Star Game. Some Magic Johnson, some Michael Jordan, the Admiral David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, co-starring, Eric Floyd, Reggie Lewis, Danny Manning, the King of the Valley, Mr. James Worthy, Mark Aguirre, What You Talking About, Kevin Willis, Detlef Schrempf, former Seattle Supersonic, Chris Morris, Tim Hardaway, I think that's a second-year Hardaway, Rick Mahorn with the man, the myth, the flat top, co-starring Mr. Chris Mullen. Shout out to the Dream Team. Ryan Shaw, the glove, Mr. Gary Payton for my now defunct Seattle Supersonics. KJ for Greg Esposito's Phoenix Suns. Mr. Ferraro, good evening, my man. Big Perm, your wife wants one of those big whistles.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
Oh, my man. Good to see you tonight, my dude. Dennis Scott. Johnny Newman. Domo Arigato. Richie Adubato. 1991 All-Star Game with another MJ co-starring and the round mound of rebound. That is not terrible, man. Terrible. Vern Fleming. Larry Nance. Larry Brown. Back-to-back Larrys. Shout out to Balky. Dominique Wilkins on the All-Star. Gary Grant. Rodney McRae. Don Chaney. Alvin Robertson on the league leaders for Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say. Shout out to some Pearl Jam, Mr. Mookie Blaylock. Hakeem the Dream. Coach of the Dream Team, Mr. Chuck Daly. Hakeem the Dream, so nice, you got him twice. You know it, Peacock. My man. I love that you get all my extremely obscure references. Thank you, brother. Frank Brickowski. Kendall Gill. And the Jordan, so nice, you got him twice, my man. Beautiful. Ricky Pierce. Holden Polynice. Former Seattle Supersonic. Sigma. Another All-Star game. Scotty Too Hottie Skiles. Master of the receding hairline. And I'm going to hell. Mark Price. Reggie Miller. The round mound of rebound. Terrible, man. Terrible. Tommy Tolbert. Little double T. And we're not talking about Trevor Taylor. Randy White. Ron Happa. Buck Soap Williams. Vernell Coles. Kenny Smith. Big Sam Bowie. Patrick Ewing. Tim Hardaway. Back-to-back All-Stars. The original bad boy of basketball, Mr. Bill Lambier. Thank you, Onward, I agree. Jay Humphreys for Milwaukee. Mikey Schuler. Rick Edelman. The flat top, so nice, you got him twice. The round mound of rebound, we got him thrice. Shout out to the artist in the ambulance. Jerry Sloan, Xavier McDaniel, another former Seattle Supersonic, and Reggie Williams for the Nuggies. Finishing off your base packs there, my dude. I'm going to sleeve up both of your Jordans here, Mr. Janap. And let's see if we can't find you Provisions in that very last pack. That would be a storybook ending. 2 Jordans and a Provisions. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Ethan? And thank you, Scott. My day has been wonderful. How's your day going, Ethan? Good to see you, buddy. Larry Smith. Lionel Simmons. The Hick from French Lick, Mr. Larry Bird. Willie Burton. Horny Hornacek. Michael Williams. Muggsy Bogues. Big Sam Perkins. Danny Ainge. I actually have a 1982 Fleer baseball card of Danny Ainge. Fun fact. D. Brown on the slam dunk. Orlando Woolridge. Tony Campbell for Minnesota. Mr. Anderson. And the Rain Man Sean Kemp with the windmill on the slam dunk. Some beautiful packs there, E. Hey, brother, I appreciate you more. Thank you as always, my friend. Got to sleeve up Legend Larry for ya. All right, brother. Well, I am slightly bummed that I couldn't find you Provisions in there, but buddy, 2 Jordans. Nothing to shake a stick at. Thank you again, E. All right, Mr. Vallejo. 2022 Super Glow Opal Edition. There is 5 cards in this box, and we actually found a triple autograph with Julio Rodriguez in one of these. So let's see if we can't find you something juicy. Mr. Vallejo, estamos listos? Very much so, Ethan. Absolutely. Especially for my Seahawks. 319, thank you for smacking the follow button, buddy. Welcome. So 319, all you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. And you can check out the selection. So just to let you know, I pride myself in having the largest selection that you're going to find pretty much anywhere. So if you want to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, my friend, you are absolutely invited. All right. Buena suerte, James. Let's do it. And Carson, Mr. Shanneman, you're up next, buddy. You might want to step into that batter's box, snag a chunk of lumber, start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck. Bobby Ballgame says, please tell me you haven't shipped last night's orders yet. I also didn't check the Apple Pay address. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. But the good news is we have not. So if you want to shoot us an email, Bobby Ballgame, to support@junkwaxvintage.com, that would be very helpful. I appreciate that, brother. Empty box there, James. Gotta love the gold pack. We love gold. The taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We loved gold so much we lost our genitals in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes. I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? Put it in my skin box. Shave me from myself. Salty. All right, good luck, James. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I want to sweat that one. I didn't see it either. Roger that, Bobby Ball Game. I totally understand, my man. I appreciate you reaching out to support at junkwaxvintage.com. We'll get you all squared away. And we start off with a Caleb Dressel, swimmer. I think that's the very first ever swimmer card that we have found here at JWV. Making history over here tonight, buddy. He's got the juice. Tatis. Sebastian Kaplan, golfer. And Corbin Burnson. I love it so much. So believe it or not, my friends, whenever we find a Corbin Burns, I call him Corbin Burnson. We actually found a Corbin Burnson card. That is fantastic. Very nice. That is the very first Corbin Burnson card I think we have found at JWV. You are making history left and right, Mr. Vallejo. All right, brother.
One down, one to go.
Last card magic, my man. And Carson, you're up next, buddy. Patch auto. It's a lady. It is Haley Van Lith. Nice. There you go, buddy. And that is penultimate on print. 44 out of 45. And you can actually see exactly where the relic came from. Looks like it is a workout shirt personally used by Miss Haley Van Lith. There you go. Not too shabby there, buddy. It's a lady. Well, there you go, James. Mucho aprecio. Oh, Dutchie, that is your cousin? Really? That's awesome. Van Dyke, Van Lith, I get it. It is always my pleasure. Thank you so much, James. Okie dokie. Onward, that is Haley Van Lith on that relic auto. All right, next, we have a very first rip here in the family. Mr. Carson, let's go. Let's see if we can't find you a Provisions in your very first rip here. Good luck. Hey, what's up, Sharky? And yes, I'm so sorry, my man. I am aware there is a slight echo over here on TikTok. I appreciate you bearing with us tonight, my man. If you would like to get rid of that echo, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch. I did try to work on it, full disclosure, but it's something I'm probably going to have to examine a little bit further. And I don't want to have to shut down the whole show tonight. So I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, my man. Feel free to make the switch to Twitch, even if it's just for tonight. Then Mr. Rod Higgins, Elton Spencer, Kevin McHale, Matt Guakas, The Dale Threat, Percy Hawkins, Kiki, Do You Love Me, Kiki Vandeweeg, Del Harris, The Adventures of Milo, and Otis Smith, John Williams, Chucky in Person, Phil Jackson with that dastardly dirt squirrel, Akeem the Dream, Smoking That Herb, Williams, Bo Kimball, Slick, Mr. Pat Riley, All-Star Game from 1991, Otis Thorpe, Eric Coleman, Casey Jones. Before there was George Carl, there was Casey Jones for our Seattle Supersonics. Spokane's own, John Stockton. A couple of Washingtonians in a row. The Worm, my son's PC, Mr. Dennis Rodman. Fred Roberts. Gene Littles. Another All-Star game from 1991, Mitchie Redmond. Johnny D. And Jim Lynam, back when coaches were classy. There you go, Carson. I am so sorry I couldn't find your provision in that one, my brother. But there is plenty more where that came from. And from the bottom of my heart, my friend, I sincerely hope that this is your very first rip with us of many in the future. So keep in mind, folks, if it is your very first time here, we do this almost every single day, Tuesday through Sunday. Mondays are the only days that I do not go live because that's the days that we catch up on shipping and sorting and grading, packing, etc. So, thank you, Carson. I appreciate that so much, my man, and welcome to the family officially, my dude. All right, legends. Shout out to Mr. Aaron Halliburton about some Bo Jackson's Ballerina. And if you, friends, have not seen Bo Jackson's Ballerina yet, you're in for a treat. Pretty damn cool product. And then we have a 2022 Topps Chrome Update Mega looking for some Julio Rodriguez. Maybe a Bobby Witt Jr. Maybe an O'Neal Cruz. And then right after this rip, folks, we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com and see where we're at. I know we do have some new orders up there. Let's go Topps Chrome Baseball first, and then we'll finish off with that Boba. Good luck, Aaron. And Mr. Halliburton, are you here? And are you ready? There he is. Just making sure. Good luck, brother. Thank you so much, Dutchie. Hope you're having fun with that new baby girl there, Aaron. Is she out of the NICU yet? Empty box there, buddy. El Mango Loco says, I tried to find a box of Ballerina here in Australia. Can't find nothing. Aw, brother, I'm so sorry. But we do have plenty. So you're more than welcome to snag one down from the shop. Anytime you want. Good evening, Victor. How you doing, buddy? Top of the evening to you. Tacoma Tom, welcome back, my man. I was born in Tacoma. Crush! Thank you for the hearts, my brother. Great to see you as well. We're going to do this in a couple of rounds. All right. Good luck. About some Willie Woods for the Braves. MJ Melendez with Bobby Witt Jr. co-starring. Matty Ice. Jacob Stallings on the Purple Refractor. Bryson Stott for the Fightin' Phillies. I'd like to have a go-around with that Philly. Shout out to Mikey One, Hunter Bull Dozier. Juan Soto on the Generation Now Refractor. The Not So Dirty Sanchez, Jesus. Roberto Perez, Mr. Shason, Michael Lorenzen, A Decent Odor for Uncle Moosey's Orioles, Lavastida for So, Taylor and His Salty Walls, and Tyler Nyquil finishing that one off. Round number 1 in the books. Mr. Simons, good evening, my brother. How are you doing on this thankful Thursday night? And hey, same to you, Bobby Ball Game. I appreciate the positivity, my man. And Onward says, Junkwax, sorry to be a pain, wondering what the Twitch name of James that just pulled the Haley Van Lith, wanting to propose a trade if he likes baseball. That is Mr. James Vallejo over here on Twitch. James Vallejo. I got you covered, buddy. I did not see that, Keith. 19-4 Phillies. That's not a game, my man. That's a murder. Yikes. 19-4. Ouch, kabibbles. Roger that, Soph. Well, it's great to see you back, my friend. No sweat. Hope you had fun. Shout out to you and Tay-Tay. All right, this is your second and last base pack round. Oh, Matty Duffy. And Mr. Vallejo, if you're able to make the switch to Twitch, there is somebody trying to talk to you over on Twitch. And Onward, he is not over here right now, my man, so you might want to come over here and talk to him on TikTok if you can. Kyle Bradish. And Stephen Grigsby, I have it right here, my man. No, sir, I have it right here. Shohei Ohtani on the refractor. Beautiful. Jairo Estrada. Iglesias for Colorado. Chris Paddock. Joe Dunand. And not so dirty Gary Sanchez. Avasail Garcia. Martin Perez. Oh, hell yeah. Ask and we shall receive. My PC, the big man. Mr. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. On the Generation Now rookie. Christian Pache for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchy. Snoochie Boochies. Do not take chocolate-covered pretzels from this gentleman. That's all I'm saying. Drew is never smiley. Bryce Elder. Eddie Wap. Jesse Winker. Hawk and Alugo. Chipper Jones. And Jan. Last but not least for the Cubbies on your purple refractor. You nailed it there, Tim Hudson. Thank you, James Reinhart. When you find the Ohtani-san, you sleeve the Ohtani-san. Beautiful.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Mr. Halliburton. Oh, thank you, Victor Lopez. I see you, buddy. All right, we have a Hunter Renfroe for Milwaukee. Bradley Zimmer. The legend, Mr. Frank Robinson for WKRP in Cincinnati. And Craig Kimbrell doing that weird dirty bird thing he does when he pitches. Beautiful. Fun little box. Let's get into your Bo Jackson's Battle Arena, Mr. Halliburton. I am very glad you're safe there, Richard. Shout out to my Pacific Northwest pal. And yes, Victor Lopez, I am aware we have an echo over here on TikTok, my friend. If you want to make the switch to Twitch, you are more than welcome, brother. And Hurt Steve, good evening, my man. Welcome back. Great to see you as always, brother. How are you? Okie dokie. Mr. Halliburton. Buena suerte, my man. Good luck. And Bobby, you're on deck. After we refresh that shop. I appreciate the positivity, my man. Dad, glad you're doing well, Steve-O. Welcome back, Sophie. And Tay-Tay. Empty box there, Mr. Halliburton. Pack number 4 to the side. Let's do it. Victor Lopez, you said you're having a hard time getting into Twitch. I am so sorry to hear that, my friend. Are you getting an error message, or what do you mean? Mr. Dordahl, these are Bo Jackson's Battle Arena, my friend. It is kind of a cross between sports cards and trading card games. And if you haven't seen it before, you are in for a treat. We're just going to rip all these down and go through them together. Bobby Ball game. Yeah, sounds like they got murked tonight by the Fightin' Phillies. Ouch, kabibbles. If I could get the pack open. Goodness gracious. Little cuffing. No big deal. Mr. Boz Bucks, welcome. And we might have lost Mr. Vallejo tonight. Onward. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, all right. Good luck, AA Ron. And Jerry Webb, it is so damn good to see you over here. Another OG of the family. And we start off with Stephon Diggs. And just to let you know, folks, a little bit of lore on Bo Jackson's Battle Arena, okay? I know we have a lot of new people in here tonight that maybe have never seen this product. So you will see in this product there is radioactive hot dogs, okay? The lore of this card game is these heroes, your sports athletes, like Stephon Diggs, consumed a radioactive hot dog, and it turns them into their alter superhero ego. So this is Stephon Diggs, also known as the Gravedigger, Sam Laporta, Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson's so nice, you got him twice, on the fire and the steel. So you see that top right corner, folks? That is the power level. You're looking for the highest power level possible. DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, my Lanta. Bro. That is a Grandma's Linoleum super short print. George Gervin, the legend for the San Antonio Spurs. Beautiful. That's a nice one, buddy. Uploading that one up for you, AA Ron. And that is power level 140. I am so stoked that we could find that together, Mr. Halliburton. Excuse me. That is a 130-point Junk Wax Vintage Top Loader. Congratulations again, brother. We actually found a George Gervin autograph also recently. On the stand he goes. All right, now these, my friends, are the play cards. These are the cards that you actually use to play the game, and they're the exact opposite of the hero cards. So the hero cards, you're looking for that top right corner, the power level, right? And you want the highest number possible. On the play cards, it is the exact opposite. You're looking at the bottom left corner, and you want the number to be as close to the number 1 as you can get. The ones that are in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, like this one, are kind of like common cards, if that makes sense. So power level 96, power level 98, and power level 100 on the mutually assured Dogstruction. How about some Scotty Skates on the hot dog? The Leviathan, Mr. Zach Levine. DeAndre Hopkins. Rice Sacker. Stephon Diggs. Diggs so nice, you got him thrice. On the fire and ice. And you have a red headline battle foil of C.J. Abrams, also known as the Alien. Beautiful. Power level 96, power level 99, and power level 100. The Cheetah on the hot dog. Scotty Barnes. SGA for OKC. Jamar Chase, also known as Bayou. Steph Curry, also known as Midas, power level 135. The Mustang, also known as Nikola Jokic, power level 130. The Librarian, that is Mr. Devin Booker. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Sticky Strength, power level 42. That is decent. Just leaving that one up for you, AA Ron. The Fire Hose, power level 71, power level 74, and Becky Bird Dog on the hot dog. Eddie Torres, bienvenidos a familia, my man. Nice to have you. Puka Nakua, also known as Puka Dot. Hey, what's up, Luke? Good evening, my man. DAA Ron Fox. Nolan Arenado. Mr. Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. Luis Robert. Zion Williamson on the headline battle foil. Power level 79, power level 84, and power level 92 on the roster cuts. Then we have a Sandy Skillet on the hot dog. Thank you, Steve-O. Tyreek Hill. Steph Curry. Jaylen Brown. SGA for OKC on the fire. The Tigre, that is Miggy Cabrera. The Harpoon, that is Mr. Bryce Harper. Power level 130. Power level 48, that is another decent one for you. Power level 67 and power level 77 on the Chrome Will. And last but not least, you got Laura Lynx on the hot dog. Just me. Welcome back, buddy. Great to see ya. Again. Happy Thursday night.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, AA Ron. Good luck, brother. And good evening, Timbo T. Wood. What is one half of the Towers of Power doing this evening? Good to see you, big man. All right, last pack magic. And we start off with Jaden Daniels on the Jaybird. Mike Evans. Luis Robert. Anthony Simons. O. Nix. LeBron James on the Headline Battle Foil Power Level 130. Power Level 80, Power Level 84, Power Level 92, and Glitzy. Not Glizzy, but Glitzy. Finishing that one out for you, AA Ron. Well, there you go, buddy. That was a magnificent box of boba. Congratulations on your super short print Grandma's Linoleum. That could be a huge card, my friend. I'll share with you, brother. If that was mine, I would go onto eBay. I would look that card up. Remember to filter your results by sold listings only. And if that card looks valuable, I would probably end up sending that one off to BGS. Because I have seen several of these Bo Jackson Battle Arena cards come back a BGS Black Label 10. And those are very, very rare. So anytime you have a chance at one of those, I try to take that chance. But of course, brother, there is never any pressure. And I top-loaded that CJ Abrams on the red Headline Battle Foil as well. All right. I'm going to put all these into your pile, Mr. A. Ron. It is always my pleasure, my friend. Thank you. And looking forward to the next one, my dude. That is a beautiful Ohtani also, by the way. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy. Mr. Gomez, what's up, brother? How are you? Happy Thursday night. Okie dokie. Mr. Simons, you just snagged your very first family rip? Excellent, my dude. Thank you so much. Perfect timing, because I'm actually going to refresh that shop right meow. Timbo, you're meeting up with about 50 to 60 peeps on the beach on Saturday. Nice, buddy. That sounds like a lot of fun. Cool. All right, let me refresh that shop real quick, legends. Damian Gomez says, always good, man. I pulled an auto today from Donruss. Congratulations, my brother. That's awesome. Who was it, if I may ask? All right. Mr. Cody Simons, my awesome Arizonan, taking a break spot and 2 Onyx Vintage packs. Thank you, my brother. Well, hello there, my favorite Imus in the evening. How you doing, Bree B? Thank you for bearing with me, my friends. I need to lock in some spots here. And then we will get right back to ripping. And Bobby Ballgame, you're on deck, my man. There you go, Cody. You're in the queue there, buddy. And let's get you locked in on the Donruss. Our 44th round of 2025 Donruss Baseball. Got you locked in there, Cody. Thank you again, brother. Next is Mr. Roskadal, Keith. Taking 4 packs of 1990 Topps RoboCop 2. Hell yeah. And then 4 packs of 1995 Playboy. Thank you, Keith. All right, my man. 4 packs. Oh, RoboCop 2. And 4 packs of 1995 Playboy. So I appreciate your patience, Keith. You're in the queue, my man. Mr. Pixel Shtick says, I need to turn in. Can you sit on mine and rip tomorrow? Of course I can, my man. What is the name? Phil. Is that you, Phil? Sorry about that, brother. I'm going through the queue right now. Excellent. I appreciate you so much, Phil. Sorry about that, my man. Busy evening over here, my dude. But I do see your Boba box, and I see your single pack of 1990 Topps RoboCop 2. So I will absolutely put your name on those, my man. And next time I see you in here, we will rip that together. If there's any chance you can come back a little bit later, my man, I will be here for quite a while tonight, but I totally understand if you got to turn in. Thank you so much, Phil, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, my brother. Sleep tight, and I appreciate you understanding. Sorry, my man. All right, next, Mr. Todd Freer, taking 2023 Absolute Football. Thank you, Todd. And then, Phil, you're right after that. Whew. That was a stretch. And next, Mr. Phil, RoboCop and Boba. There you go, Phil. I have got you covered, brother, and these will be here marinating until you are ready. Sincerely appreciate you again, Phil. Thank you so much, buddy. Have a great sleep. And all right, we're going next, Mr. Austin Malmo, my fellow Spokenite, taking down a boba box. Thank you, Austin. You were in the queue as well, my brother. And then we have Nate the Great Hopker, taking 4 packs of 1991 clear basketball. You're going Provisions hunting again. And folks, we might go through this entire box in one night. Beautiful. There you go, Nate the Great. You were also in the queue, my friend. And then, I think we are current. Unless Cody Custer snagged more packs. Cody Custer, you here tonight, buddy? Oh. That is a new order. I am so sorry, Cody Custer. So I see 4 packs of each 1991 Fleer and 1995 Playboy. Thank you, Cody. To go with your big win tonight. There you go, legend. You were in the queue. Mr. Halliburton. Oh, you are totally good, buddy. That is a Grandma's Linoleum. George Gervin is what you got. On a steel battle foil. Thank you, Onward. All right. I think we're getting down to the nitty-gritty on the new orders here, folks. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a momentum. Yep, we are solid. Beautiful. All right, Mr. Bobby Ballgame. Sincerely appreciate your patience, my good man. Let's rip into one of my favorite products, Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. Freaking love these things. So best of luck to you, Bobby. Let's do it. Oh, Keith, that would be magnificent, my man. I would love to. Fun fact, I've actually never owned a Phillies hat before. Bobby Ballgame, are you here? And are you ready, my man? Just want to make sure. Excuse me. There he is. All right. Thank you, Bobby. Good luck, my friend. Let's go. There's a very, very sweet Ken Griffey Jr. that can be found in this product. Just Keith, am I a 920 guy? What do you mean by that, my man? I am so sorry. What is a 920? Empty box there, buddy. Mr. Robert Parkinson, my brother from another mother. If you're taking off tonight, my man, have a magnificent remainder of your evening. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning, brother. Pack number 4 to the side. Good luck, Bobby. We're just going to rip all these down and go through them together, my friend. Ooh. Got something juicy in here, buddy. That's fun. Oh, you're talking about the new era hats, my man. I believe they are 920s. $59.50. Actually, $59.50 there, buddy. $59.50. Good question, Keith. And I appreciate you asking, my friend. Oh, buddy. First rip magic is real for you tonight, Bobby Ball Game. Damn, bro. Ooh-wee. All right. Good luck, buddy. Actually, you know what? You don't need it. Here we go. The now retired Steven Strasburg. The man, the myth, the mustache, Mr. Jack Morris. Adam Eaton. And as the kids would say, Bobby is going to be eaten. I'll see myself out. Steve Rogers with that luscious lip curtain. Jorge Mateo. Doogie Howser. Julian Merriweather. Rookie for the Blue Jays. Shout out to Mr. Russell. Numbered to 75 on the Rose Gold Mini Diamonds. The legend, Mr. Joe Morgan. Would you just look at it, buddy? Those rose gold are absolutely beautiful. And that is a legend. Not too shabby on the centering either. And that goes in a brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader. You will see when you get these, Bobby Ball Game, why I am convinced that these are the best top loaders that you can find in the whole game. They are the perfect complement to any card. Myself and my wife did a lot of research and development on these little bad boys, so we're quite proud of them. All right, moving on. Rafael Marchand for the Fightin' Phillies. Phil Rizzuto. Chris Paddock for San Diego. Spokane's finest. Rest in peace on the refractor, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Gleyber in the Torres. Liam Hendricks. Jorge Alfaro. Tyler O'Neill. Uncle Larry, Andrew McCutcheon. Alex Kirilloff, rookie for Minnesota. Cody Whitley, Keith Whitley's nephew. Just kidding. Rest in peace to Mr. Keith Whitley. Nick Ahmed on the Prism refractor for the D-Bags. Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to our favorite Axe Man from Ohio, Mr. Tim Hudson. Gotta love it. Tim, if you're here tonight, my man, let me know. Corey Seager. Shohei Ohtani-san. Beautiful. Jim Bunning for the Fightin' Phillies. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. On the blue Prism refractor. Bienvenidos a Miami, Mr. Anderson. What's up, Mr. Breaku? Welcome back, brother. Hall of Fame legend, Mr. Larry Walker. Kevin Newman. And last but not least, Minnesota legend, Mr. Jim Catt. Autograph. And your very first rip here in the front yard, my man. Beautiful, brother. And that is not a facsimile autograph, folks. That is real. There you go, buddy. Not too shabby. Congratulations, Bobby. I love Tim as well, Bobby. And he's right beneath you in the chat. That goes in a 55-point brand new top loader. Damian Gomez, these are 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. Congratulations again, Bobby. Excellent. To go with your Joe Morgan numbered to 75. And when you find the Ohtani, you sleeve the Ohtani too. Breaku. I get that joke, my brother. I love it. My man. I'm just impressed you know who that is. All right. We're down to your pack number 4s here, brother. Good luck. I see you are, Breaku. Thank you so much, my legend. EJ, I hope you're having a good night as well, buddy. Great to see you again. Happy Thursday. All right, Bobby. Let's do it. It did not. Savage Cam. No, sir. Jonah Heim. Hideki Matsui. Will the Thrill on the refractor. Yu Darvish. Joe Morgan, so nice, you got him twice. Brandon Workman. Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Whit Merrifield. And the mustache of Mr. Jack Morris, finishing off on the Prism Refractor. There you go, Bobby. That was an incredible very first rip here in the family, my friend. The Joe Morgan Rose Gold to 75, the Jim Cat on-card autograph. Congratulations again, my friend. Does not get much better than that on your very first rip, buddy. And Bobby, as you've probably heard me say many, many times, my man, and means the same to you, I sincerely hope that that is the first of many that you and I get to rip together, my brother. Thank you so much, Bobby. I see you, Keith. That is correct, TJ. We are getting close to Friday. And Alex Wayne says, what breaks are we ripping tonight? Do we have any filled? I don't think so. Let me double check. Write me out. So it looks like maybe on the 8 hobby boxer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me just a second. Thank you for bearing with me, my friends. Cardinals, Twins, Rockies, Marlins, Blue Jays. So I will need to go back and see if somebody snagged down the Padres. But we might be getting into that one. But I also don't know, because we still have a lot of family rips to get through. So there is a chance, ladies and gentlemen, that we might be busting that 8 hobby boxer tomorrow morning, because that is a huge break. So I don't know if we want to start that one at midnight. You know what I mean? So absolute worst case scenario, folks, we might be busting into that one first thing tomorrow morning, but I will do everything in my power to try to do that tonight. You have my word. Alrighty. But it is already 10:30, and we do have a whole bunch of family rips still to go. So I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me on that one, my dear friends. Thank you so, so much. Worst case scenario, we'll be busting that one first thing tomorrow morning. Mr. Ryan Bruns, good evening, legend. Excellent to see you back, my man. How was your Thursday? Alrighty, let's move on. Stephen Grigsby, my dude. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of 1995 Playboy. Let's see if we can't find some Trump. What up, Big Swing and Momo? Great to see you again, my friend. Happy Thursday evening. Why, thank you, James Reinhart. I sincerely appreciate the positivity there, buddy. Savage Cam, you were hoping for a Jose Ramirez out of the 5-star. Well, I hope I can find you one, Cam. And I appreciate your participation, my friend. Thank you so, so much. And in advance, I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me if we need to rip through that first thing tomorrow morning, my man. I just hate to rush through a break, you know? Not my favorite. All right, we have a promo. TJ, he says, do you have a favorite pack to rip or product to rip? I kind of like them all, if I'm being honest. But if I had a pew-pew to my head, I would probably say modern cards would probably be 2022 Topps Chrome Cosmic or 2022 Topps Chrome Ben Baller. I'm a sucker for anything 2022. But if I had to say vintage, I'd probably go 1982 Topps. Or of course, if money or reality was no object or no obstacle, I'd go 1952 or 1953 Topps. Good question, my man. All right, Diane Parkinson on the Gala Christmas issue. Some paper bunnies from 1955. Shout out to Broadway on the Town in New York from 1962. Some cheek chillin' with Linda Ronstadt on the Music Jamboree from 1980. That's got to be an older one. From 1959. Grandpa Brucey. Good evening, legend. Excellent to see you back, my brother from another mother. You might be right. How about the L? Promo. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Stephen Grigsby. That is what we've been looking for, my brother. Would you just look at it? The Prez on a Playboy card. Not terrible in the centering department either. A little bit left heavy, but not too shabby. Perfect timing, Ryan Bruns. That is a 55-point junk wax vintage top letter there for you, Steven. Congratulations, my brother. Outstanding. Grandpa Brucey, I think you're my good luck charm there, buddy. Yes, I did, TJ. I do my damnedest. Hey, what's up there, DJ Wild? Excellent to see you back, my man. How are you doing tonight? How about Girls of Texas with the Steve Jobs co-starring and Dan Jenkins on Super Sunday from 1985. Playmate of the Year issue. 1964. Shout out to Grandpa Brucey. That is the year you were born, if my memory serves me correctly, Grandpa Brucey. 1954. That was the year my mother was born. Some pillow hugging from 1969. And then you go and totally redeem yourself with the Swedish bikini team. Excellent. I am always well, DJ. Thank you for asking, my good man, especially if I'm here ripping packs with my best friends. 1992 on the Swedish bikini team. Shout out to Upside Down. The more paper bunnies from 55. Broadway. Linda Ronstadt cheek chillin'. So nice you got her twice. You took the L, but not really, because you got that Trump. Brigitte Nielsen, when she was dating Sylvester Stallone. Another promo. The 25th anniversary issue. 20th anniversary issue. My apologies. Girls of the Big East. 1975. You got the letter B. We could spell peanut butter. From 1987. I'll see myself out. How about some Student Power? The college issue. From 1969. Girls of the Big Ten. With Irwin Shaw co-starring and James Earl Ray. That is from 1977. Promo. The closest that we're going to get to Hugh Hefner in these cards. from 1963. Some satin sheets from 1967. That's got to be an oldie, 50s or 60s. 58. The Marilyn Monroe issue with Dan Rather, because nothing says sexy like Dan Rather. 1979. Some Sultry Eyes from 1988. That was the year Mrs. Junkwax was born. And last but not least, some Kissy Faces from 1960. Finishing that one off for you, Steven. Well, congratulations, my friend. I am very, very stoked that we could find that Donald Trump for you, buddy. One more look at the Prez. Excuse me. I am still staring at a half-empty bottle of Cavassier over here, Grandpa Brucey. So that means we still have some time. Great to see you, Grandpa Brucey. Hope you're doing well, brother. All right, Stephen Grigsby, thank you again, my good man. Much appreciated. And Mr. Keith, Mr. Roskidal, you are up next, my good man. 1990 RoboCop 2. And then we're going to see if we can't find you some Trump as well. Maybe a Pam Anderson. Let's start with some RoboCop, shall we? I see you, Chef James Reinhardt. I hope I can find you one, Keith. That would be sick. And onward, I see you smacking me with some beautiful tiny dinies, my brother. Thank you. Mr. Alan White, good evening. You legend. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday night, my good man. All right, last pack magic for you, Keith. And it looks like we have a Timbo T-Wood over here on TikTok as well. Shout out to the other half of the Towers of Power. I appreciate you beating that screen there, Timbo. How about Ed249 on the sticker? Lewis versus Hobb. A bad cop. Ouch. The Incredible Struggle. The Supermarket Assault. Oh, that was a wonderful scene. So believe it or not, my friends, I actually have some Throwback Thursday baseball cards in this very design. I have a Julio Rodriguez Image Variation SP in one of these. The Peace Officer. The Storyboard, Jolted by Electricity. Duffy's Just Desserts. The Metallic Monster. The New Mission. Detective Lewis and RoboCop, after he got drilled in the chest by those little missiles. I used to have the RoboCop action figure, and give me a hell yeah in the chat, my dear friends, if you did as well. That RoboCop action figure that had the spinnable chest, so you could make it look like he got hit with those missiles, and then you could spin it back around and it looked like he didn't get hit with the missiles. Technology back then. His Murderers Apprehended. The Rebirth of Kane. Practice makes perfect. Bad day for the old man. The Toxic Nightmare. Ho, 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 ho. Give me a hell yeah in the chat, my friends, if you remember that scene. When he gets the radioactive waste dumped all over him. Oh, that was brutal. Clarence Boddicker's Butchers. Nee, 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 nee. I know somebody gets that reference. Taking the heat. Another storyboard, Blocking the Blast. RoboCop Triumphant. Another sticker. Pummeled from Above. The Price of Progress. A Madman Named Kane. Officer Ann Lewis. You and I both, Keith. You and I both, my man. Mr. Tizik. Absolutely, my brother. Excellent. A Lady in Distress. And give me a hell yeah if you remember that one as well. When he shoots through her dress and shoots the dude in the nads. Ooh, ouch kabibbles. Murphy's Comeback. Living Death. Fatal Malfunction with Ed 249. Some of these are actually from RoboCop 1. Has RoboCop met his match? I don't think so. That's right, Keith. I'd buy that for $1. Kane's Woman and Kid. The Storyboard Taking the Plunge. The Clutches of Kane. RoboCop means business. And yes, he does. Freeze. Shielded from Harm. The Destruction of RoboCop. So sad. You got the movie title card. Metal Justice. And last but not least, there is no escape from RoboCop. And that's a fact. I love it. Thank you so much, Timbo Teawood, for the beautiful cowboy hat and glasses and mustache. Much appreciated, my brother. All right, Keith. Gotta love some RoboCop, my good man. Thank you, as always, for ripping those down from the shop. Let's get into some Playboy. And Todd Freer, you're on deck, my good man. Good luck, Keith. And thank you for being over here on TikTok, Timbo. Love you, buddy. Little cuffing. No big deal. I am Scotty Don't Know over here on Twitch. Says, are original Garbage Pail Kids worth anything? I've got a ton of them at my parents' house from back in the day. Yes, they can be. Absolutely. Especially if they're graded. All right, we got a little promo. You got a celebrity card. Bo Derek with John Belushi co-starring. Rest in peace to Mr. Belushi. Sally Field. Back-to-back celebrity cards. 1960. The Bo Derek, so nice you got her twice. Timbo Teawood. Brother, just hit me with a galaxy over here on TikTok. From the bottom of my heart, Timbo, thank you so much, my dude. Hit me in the feels over here, buddy. How dare you be so awesome? Thank you, Timbo. Damn, bro. Thank you so much, buddy. The Women of Wall Street with Mike Tyson co-starring. That's got to be an oldie from 1957. There you go, James Reinhardt. That's right. And Mr. Farwell, we did find a Trump tonight. Yes, sir. How about Charlotte Lewis from 1993? Checklist. The letter O. The millionth copy of Playboy from 1956. About the summer issue from 1982, the year I was born. Yes, thank you so much, Cassius Collectibles. I do understand that I have a little bit of feedback over here on TikTok tonight, my man. I appreciate you letting me know. I worked on it for a little bit, and I came to the decision that we're just going to have to kind of rock with it tonight, but I will check that out after the show. I appreciate you letting me know there, Cash. Thank you, buddy. 1957. Some Scissors from 1961. The 20th anniversary issue from 1974. Some Silk Stockings from 1973. How about Girls of the Big East from 1992. 1975. You got the letter B. 87. Some Student Power from 69. James Earl Ray with Girls of the Big Ten from 1977. Another 63. You got the Celebrity Checklist with Dolly Parton, Suzanne Somers, Pamela Anderson, Marilyn Monroe, Linda Ronstadt, another Bo Derek, Karen Velez, Sally Field, Carol from the Johnny Carson Show, Brigitte Nielsen, and another Bo Derek. That's fun. Some picnic capers from 1958. And last but not least, that's got to be another classy one from the 50s or so. 1957. Indeed. Well, there you go. Keith. I love ripping together my brother. And I got to say, buddy, I got to give credit where credit is due. Keith, I know you're a really busy fella. I know you work a lot, my man, and I respect it. I am even more grateful when I get to see you, buddy. So thank you for making some time for us. Thank you for utilizing that website. And thank you for being a loved and valued member of the family, Keith. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. All right, I need a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. All right, Mr. Freer. You're up next, brother. Let's get into some absolute football. Let's see if we can't find you a kaboom. And just to give you the cue, my dear friends. Next, we have Mr. Cody Simons. After that is Austin Malmo, my fellow Spokenite. Then we have Nate the Great Hopker. Then we have Cody Custer. So thank you for your patience tonight, my friends. All right. Todd Freer. Are you here tonight, my brother? I know you're over there on YouTube, I believe. Hey, you and I both, Cody Simons. Thank you, brother. All thanks go to you, Keith. Always. One more shout out for Mr. Todd Freer. There's my man. Thank you, Todd. All right, let's go. Good luck, buddy. It has been a moment since we ripped into some absolute football. And I would love to find you a kaboom in here, my brother. I don't think you'd be upset either. Empty box there, Todd. Pack number 4 to the side because it is Tradicion. Toynado, thank you for the heart, you legend. I appreciate you. Good to see you tonight. We're just going to rip all these down for you, Toddy. So my friends over here on TikTok tonight, I appreciate you bearing with the very slight echo. If you would like to get rid of that echo, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube. It is free and it's easy. And we'd love to have you. All right, starting out with my PC. But for the Horsies, Mr. Russell Wilson, Donta Foreman, Kyler Murray, Marquez Valdez Scantling, Jalen Dalen Carter, rookie for the Eagles. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. For them boys, Mozzie Smith, rookie. Skorodski for the Titans, rookie. Devontae Smith, Tony Pollard for them boys. Shout out to Mr. Alex Wayne. Josh Allen. Couple of rookies. Rashawn Johnson for the Bears. And Jacorian Bennett. Ooh, how about some good juju? On the rock out, Juju Smith-Schuster for Tim Woods, New England Patriots. Shout out to Timbo. Jalen Dalen Waddles on the black parallel for the Dolphins. Shout out to Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko. PSA 10 Kid Reporter. Patty Mahomes. Ryan Robinson Jr. Matthew Stafford. Rookie Clark Phillips. Rookie Aiden O'Connell. And Luke Schoonmaker on the relic for Dem Boys. Rookie. Shout out to Mr. Alex Wayne. I was very surprised to see that trade as well, Grandpa Brucey. Micah Parsons is now a Packer. And speaking of the Packers, Dontavian Wicks, another PSA 10 kid reporter. Mr. Kind, good evening, my man. Yep, every now and then I gotta let the salad flow, my brother. Good to see you again. Thank you, Mr. Kind. Adam Thielen. Justin Fields for the Bears. Garrett Wilson. James Conner. Zay Flowers for the Dirty Birdies, rookie. Christian Gonzalez, rookie for the Patriots. Javonte Williams on the black parallel for the Horsies. My PC, Mr. Kenneth Walker III for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Travis Swift. Folks, back-to-back Mr. and Mrs. Junkwax's PCs. That doesn't happen very often. Gotta love it. Mr. JT. What you got for me? Jonathan Taylor. Mapu. Another Patriot rookie. Hank Dell for the Texans. Rookie. Mr. Anthony Richardson on the introductions. And last but not least, Lambjack for the Dirty Birdies on your black parallel. Well, good evening, Lonnie. How's our resident rock star doing on this happy Thursday? Welcome back, Danny. I'm going to sleeve up this relic here for you. Todd Freer. I believe this is going to go in a 100-point Junk Wax Vintage top loader. Perfectly in that Junk Wax Vintage top loader. Like a glove. The Talkin' Donut, welcome back, buddy. It is excellent to see you again. Remind me of your first name if you would, my dude. I feel terrible that I can't recall that right off the top of my head, gosh dang it. But it is wonderful to see you again, my friend. How was your Thursday? All right, Todd.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, buddy. That's right, Matty. Thank you so much. Great to see you again, Matt. All right. Last pack magic for Mr. Todd Freer. Hope you have had a wonderful Thursday there, Lonnie. Good to see you, brother. We start out with some Tua, Tagovailoa, Olave, Sam Howell, Rashad Bateman, Isaiah Foskey, another New Orleans Saint. Shout out to Mr. Jimmy Nuge. Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions, rookie. From that red field of Eastern Washington University, Mr. Cooper Kupp. And that is a black parallel. And last but not least, you got yourself a little PSA 10 Kid Reporter. There you go, Todd Freer. Well, gosh dang it, buddy. I'm sorry I couldn't find you a kaboom in there, but you did get some sweet, sweet rookies in there, my man. And I'm always very appreciative, Todd Freer, not only for snagging these down from junkwaxvintage.com, but for being over there on YouTube. Thank you so much, Todd. All right, all right. Mr. Austin Malmo, my fellow Spokenite. Are you here and are you ready, Austin? Thank you, Stephen Grigsby. Good evening, Ashton. Welcome back. Shout out to Mr. Austin Malmo. Is that you, Austin? Seriously? How did you and I meet, Austin Malmo? I get a lot of trolls over here, buddy. Is that really you? Ah, okay, it is really you. Okay. That's a very interesting name, Austin Malmo. You got me there, brother. Well, it's great to have you over here on TikTok, buddy. Thank you, Austin. Very nice, my man. Very nice. All right, Mr. Malmo. Good luck, brother. Let's do it. Always happy to bust into some boba. Todd Freer, all thanks go to you, my friend. Thank you so much, brother. And Todd, it does not go unnoticed how consistent you have been over there on YouTube. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Todd. And I hope you're in this family for the long haul, my brother. All right, Ashton. Good luck, buddy. Let's see if we can't find another super short print. We got very lucky on the very first box of boba tonight with that Grandma's Linoleum for Mr. Halliburton. And Cody Simons. Excuse me, you're on deck. I have said it before and I will say it again, my friends. My only gripe about Bo Jackson's Battle Arena is these packs are not easy to open. Every now and then you get a easy one, but most of them are kind of tough. Goodness gracious. Oh, I imagine Cody Simons. That's awesome, buddy. Especially some Bobby Witt Jr. His market is crazy right now. Mr. Irk, is the whistle a tick? No. I mean, kinda. Maybe it is. I'm just going to start telling everybody I've got Tourette's. Oh, my Lanta. There we go. Talkin' Donut Matty. Do we ever do WWE cards? My brother. Absolutely we do. And we have some up there in the shop right meow. So you are more than welcome to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, Matt. Absolutely. All right. Longest rip ever. Good luck, Austin. Starting off with the Joker. Anthony Simons. El Pantera, Luis Robert. The Jam Box, also known as John Morant. Devin Booker. Dylan Cruz on the headline battle foil, power level 115. Power level 82. Power level 89. And 95 on the last minute reorg. Susie Sauce on the hot dog. Puka Nakua. Luis Arias. Devin Booker. Luis Arias, so nice you got him twice. You done messed up D.A. Aaron. Fox. Riceacker on the headline battle foil, power level 85. 81. 84. Power level 93 on the ice climber. And Willie B on the hot dog. Greca Vision, I appreciate you letting me know, my man. Thank you so much. Hey, buddy. Sawyer just got home from work, fam. I am. How was your shift, buddy? Okay. All right, we have Uncle Larry, Andrew McClutchin. That's right, my boy. D.A. Aaron Fox. Mr. Costa, good evening, buddy. From Gonzaga University, DeMontis Sabonis. That is correct, James Reinhart. Oh. Lieutenant Dan B. Swanson. On the fire, power level 110. Uncle Larry Andrew McClutchin, power level 100. And the Uncle Larry Andrew McClutchin, so nice you got him twice. On the headline battle foil, power level 95. Power level 81. Power level 85. Power level 90 on the ice pick. And the Twirly Girl. Folks, in our Bo Jackson's Battle Arena break that we found the one-of-one Chicken Man, the Twirly Girl spot is the one that got it. I love you, son. Glad you had a good shift, buddy. CMC Christian McCaffrey. Josh Allen. Jaylen Brown. Bryce Happa, as my Boston brethren would say. Ooh, Rodriguez on the lightning rod. Beautiful. Sam Laporta on the fire battle foil, power level 90. Power level 57. Power level 70. And power level 74 on the pregame ritual. And then some rollerboard Rob on the hot dog. Tyreek Hill. Steph Curry. Malik Neighbors. Shout out to Melody. SGA for OKC. Miggy Cabrera. Bryce Harper. So nice you got him twice. Power level 48. That is not too shabby. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you, buddy. Power level 67, power level 77, and King Ketchup. Last but not least on the base packs.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Austin. Mr. Simons, do the hot dogs serve a purpose when playing the game? Yes, they do. Yes, they do, my man. And it's actually surprisingly simple, the card game. So I highly suggest, my dear friends, if you're interested, you can Google Bo Jackson's Battle Arena and how to play the game. And I actually did that, and like I said, I was really surprised on how simple it is. They were very smart in making this game. Thank you so much, Bearded Titan. I appreciate the kind words, my man. Good evening. All right, we have another Uncle Larry, Andrew McClutchin, Luis Arias, DeMontis Sabonis. Shout out to my Bulldogs. Bo Nix on the fire. The Rockstar. That is my PC. Mr. Chaz of the Jism. Junior. Puka Nakua on the headline battle foil. Super Lucky, power level 78, power level 86, and power level 95 on the last minute reorg. And Brat Worst finishing that one off for you, buddy. Thank you so much, Austin Malmo, my COD brother, for the last 15 years or so. And all those are going in your pile, my friend. Mr. Costa, yes, I have had a couple of people tell me that there's an echo tonight. I appreciate you letting me know, my friend. Thank you. Okie dokie. Mr. Cody Simons, my fellow veteran. Are you ready, my man? 2024 Onyx Vintage. Let's see if we can't find you at least one autograph, maybe two. Excellent. Thank you, Cody. Steven, good evening, my man. How are you? Always good to see you, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. We're going to rip into both of these together for you, Cody. I appreciate the positivity. Thank you, Chef James Reinhart. And we start off with the Stunna Shades of Mr. Kiner Delgado. And your very first autograph, JoJo Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. Let's leave that one up for you, buddy. Thank you so much, Mr. Kind. Sincerely appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. I did try to fix it earlier, but we kind of came to the decision that I was going to have to kind of let it go for tonight, my man. But I appreciate you letting me know. Thank you. That means more to me than you will ever know, my friend. Luke Stevenson. Jet Williams. Hold the Mayo. River Ryan. And Travis Sikora on another autograph. There you go, Mr. Simons. About two. Drew Thorpe. Cade Horton Heat. And Lil Troy. Wanna be a baller. There you go, brother. Feel like I spoke that one into existence. Thank you, Zilla. I sure did. I appreciate that, my man. I'm going to top load both these up for you, Cody. 2 packs, 2 autographs, brother. Love it. And I think Travis Sikora might be from right here in Austin, because I've seen him in my local card shop. Interesting. All right, Mr. Simons. Thank you again, my brother. And sincerely appreciate your patience tonight. Thank you, Cody. All right, do we have a Nate the Great Hopker? Sounds good, Mr. Costa. Awesome, buddy. Thank you, Nate the Great. I appreciate you, buddy. If one of my moderator extraordinaires could help us out over here on Twitch, that would be epic. Thank you so much. Cody, the appreciation is mutual, my brother. Thank you. All right, Nate the Great. 4 packs of 1991 Fleer basketball. Let's see if we can't find you that elusive Fleer Provisions. Good luck. Allow me just a moment, my dear friends. Gotta love it. Beautiful. All right, all right. Mr. Ollie has a question. He says, people always ask best cards you've pulled. What about the absolute worst cards? Have there been any creased or ripped or prints only half on cards or missing names? Anything absolutely disgraceful? I don't think so. I don't think so, my friend. We've been pretty lucky. You know, and I think you know me at this point, my man. I have a pretty general positive outlook on everything. So I don't even think that way. My brain doesn't even work that way. For better or worse. But, fun fact, I did actually create another Facebook group that has nothing to do with this channel, and it is called Oddities and Misprints. Let me show you. If it's even still alive. I haven't checked it in a while. Yep. Right there. So I created that group quite a while ago. There's only 66 people in it. You can tell I don't keep up with that one very well. But basically, it was for cards like that. That's why I made that group. Pretty cool, right? So you're more than welcome, my friends, to join us over there in sports cards, misprints, and oddities. Maybe I need to pay a little more attention to that one. Okie dokie. Nate the Great. Let's go, buddy. Mr. Sean Kemp, starting out with the Rain Man. Victor Lopez, I sure hope so, buddy. John Stockton from Spokane, Washington. James Donaldson. Spud Webb. When he got traded to the Kings. Mark Eaton. Pinckney. Buck Johnson. Will Purdue. Ken Norman. Harvey Grant. I got you, Ollie. Good to have you tonight, my brother from down under. Isaiah Thomas. Eric Lechner. Ricky Smits. Razin Petrovich. Rest in peace to the legend. Airmail. Mr. Carl Malone. Eddie Edwards. Dominique Wilkins. Vernon Maxwell. Another All-Star game from 1991. Chucky Smith. Robert Parrish. Old double ought for Baston. Scottie Pippen. Pippen, since been Pippen, since been Pippen. Give me my powder. Hey, you and I both, Johnny D. Bernard King. LaSalle Thompson. J.R. Reed for Charlotte. Tyrone Hill. Reggie Miller on the league leaders. Todd in the wet sprocket. Murphy. Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy. Harry Teagle. Shout out to Bubba. Todd Leakey with Big Sam Perkins co-starring. Kendall Gill on the Slam Dunk. I remember when he was like the next big thing. Sean Elliott. Sam Mitchell. Horace Grant. Rex Chapman on the Slam Dunk for Charlotte. A couple of back-to-back Slam Dunkers for the Hornets. Jerry Reynolds rap. Shout out to Jerry Webb, AJ English, Danny Ferry, The Flat Top, Mr. Chris Mullen, Derek McKee for my now defunct Supersonics, Buck Williams, Derek Happa, Jeff Malone, Trent Tucker. Oh, hell yeah. Ask and we shall receive, my dear friends.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Nate the Great. That's the one I'm missing, actually. The Magic Johnson. Beautiful. Not too shabby on the centering either. Why, thank you, Nate the Great. On the stand he goes. And back to back with the Admiral, Mr. David Robinson. Brian Oliver. Dan Shays for Milwaukee. Chris Jackson. Kevin Gamble. Wayman Tisdale. Dan Marley. Shout out to Mr. Greg Esposito. What's up, BJ Ron? Excellent to see you tonight, my man. Happy Thursday. Kevin Edwards. Steph Curry's daddy. Gerald Wilkins. And quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Finishing that one off for you, Mr. Hopker. There you go, Nate. And I am elated that we could find a Provisions together, my man. That is magnificent. There's Mr. Esposito. How are you doing tonight, Greg? Your ears must have been burning, buddy. We just found a whole bunch of Phoenix Suns. Well, congratulations again, Nate the Great. That is so damn cool, buddy. And you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity. I hope you don't mind. Because now we can show the whole set of basketball. Check it out, folks. So this is the entire set of Fleer Provisions basketball. Number 1 is David Robinson. Number 2 is Mr. Michael Jordan. The round mound of rebound, number 3. Patrick Ewing, number 4. Karl Malone, number 5. And Magic Johnson, rounding out the whole set. There you go, folks. Congratulations again, Nate the Great. That is fantastic. Going in your pile, my brother. And that will be in your next JWV package. That is correct, Nate. Yep. Nailed it. All right. Mr. General Custer. Cody Custer. Are you here and are you ready, big man? Thank you, Danny. I agree. And we got to bust into a brand new spicy water, my friends. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Anybody else's knees sound like crumpled up newspaper when you stand up? Or is it just me? Cheers, my friends. Nate the Great Hopker says, I'd be very happy if you could go... What? Bro. You do not have to do that, Nate the Great. That is extremely kind of you, my friend. If you insist, I'll keep it. But I hope you do not feel obligated in any way, my man. Because if you want to keep that bad boy, that is 1000% okay. Aw, Nate. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nate the Great Hopker just gifted that Magic Johnson Provisions to yours truly. That is extremely kind of you, Nate. I cannot thank you enough, my good man. Because now we have the whole set. Gosh dang it. Hit me in the feels over here, Mr. Hopker. Thank you, Nate. And that is exactly why I say, my dear friends, almost every single day, and I never apologize for the redundancy, that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWVCC, gosh dang it. Thank you so much, Nate the Great. Much love to you, brother. I agree, BJ. That is very, very cool. Banana pudding. Well, thank you, my friend. Every now and then I got to let the salad flow there, my man. All right, General Custer. Let's see if we can't find you a Provisions, my brother. Good luck. We're just going to go ahead and rip all these down for you, buddy, and go through them together. Oh, wow. Mr. Alan White has snagged down a nuke tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into a really fun box here in just a couple of moments. Thank you so much, Alan White. We're going to get into some 2024 Inception. See if we can't find you Paul Skeens. Oh, thank you, Wyatt. I appreciate that, brother. Logan's a pretty handsome son of a gun. I will take that compliment. Little cuffing. No big deal. Brian Johnson. I think that is a very, very surprising trade. An unbreakable. Thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the family. All right, we start off with old Jimmy Rogers. I like coaches that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Blair Rasmussen. Grant Long. Kevin Lowry. Cotton Fitzsimmons. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Michael Jordan. Beautiful. There you go, General Custer. The big man Patrick Ewing. Back-to-back legends. Bob Weiss. Chris Ford. Vlade Divac. Dwayne Coswell. Checklist. Paul Pressey. Hey, I totally understand, Cody Simons. You and I both, brother. Rodney McRae. Aw, thank you, secondhand. I do my damnedest. Brian Johnson, there is a very slight echo over here on TikTok tonight, my man. Yes. Gary Grant. Alvin Simon and Theodore Robertson. Don Chaney. Akeem the Dream. Pearl Jam. Akeem the Dream, so nice, you got him twice. Almost back to back. Chuck Daly. Vinny Johnson. Frank Brickowski, one of the worst names for a basketballer ever. Lenny Wilkins. Mike Dunleavy. Zoronis Marcelionis, with Magic Johnson co-starring. Mr. Anderson. Jerome Kersey for Rip City. And oh, hell yeah, we got another one.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Get that card out of my face!
Patrick Ewing on the Provisions. Congratulations, my brother. I feel like Oprah, but of Provisions. You get a Provisions. You get a Provisions. Top loading that one up for you there, General Custer. Outstanding. Congratulations, buddy. Mr. Johnny Battle. Armin Gilliam. Larry Smith. Joe Dumars. The Hick from French Lick. Mr. Larry Bird. Lionel Simmons. Horny Hornacek. Willie Burton. Muggsy Bogues. Michael Williams. Danny Ainge. Big Sam Perkins. Mark West. Joe Wolf. Roni Cycley. Paul Westhead. So nice, we have seen him twice this evening. Shout out to Onward. Antoine Carr. John Paxson. Charles Oakley. Alada Dick. Mata. John Stockton. Magic Johnson. Travis Mays. Don Nelson. Rod Strickland for San Antonio and clapping them Maurice. Cheeks. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. We are sleeving up your Magic. Or excuse me, your Michael. And let's get into some Playboy packs. But I do want to sleeve up your All-Stars here real quick for you, buddy. Cody Simons. So what triggers a hype train is if somebody donates 100 bits or more, and then someone also resubs. I think that's how they're triggered. And Cody Custer, it has been a legendary night, my man. Thank you so much. I totally agree. You know, folks, every night is fun, right? But sometimes there's just a special night. And I think tonight's kind of special. So if you're here tonight, my friends, thank you so damn much for bearing witness to all these amazing provisions that we have pulled tonight. Banana pudding. So, if my memory serves me correctly on that one, my man, we did talk about that a little bit earlier in the show. I think around 1990, they started spelling his name differently. Basically, when he started getting some notoriety. And I think he had a little bit of a say, right? So he was finally like, hey, spell my name right. So I think that's how that happened. So it is not a misprint or anything like that, my man. Nope. Crush. Good evening, my man. Tennessee. How you doing, buddy? Oh, my Lanta. Mr. Simons, smacking us with 5 beautiful gifted subs. I sincerely appreciate you, Cody. Thank you so much. So, if someone was to hit us with 100 bits or more, I believe that would trigger a hype train. Of course, there is never any pressure, my friends, but that's how you do it. And if you would like to give away another hype train hitbox tonight, threaten me with a good time. I would love to. All right, we got a little promo. And there it is, my dear friends. Thank you so much, Trevor Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, on this thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday evening, you incredible human beings over here on Twitch have just triggered a... As always, you legends, if we take this hype train to a hype train level 6, we get to give away another Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox tonight. We have already given away 2 of them this evening, and I am insanely grateful. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for helping to keep this whole thing on the rails. Cody Simons, I love the puppy bits. Thank you, good buddy. All right, let's see if we can't find you some hype train luck. 1978. Brian Johnson, she loves him just as much as I do, my dude. Do not hold close to open flame, LaToya Jackson. From 1989. Shout out to Grandpa Brucey. His birth month and year. March 1964. Sander Bernard. From 1992. You got the Love Boat. From 1957. Oh, how about the Colombian marching powder issue? And Girls of the Big Ten from 1984. Mr. Costa, if you're taking off tonight, buddy, sleep tight. We will see you tomorrow, my friend. No worries. Get your sleep in, my dude. Oh, there we go. You got the Trump, but on a checklist. That is the celebrity checklist. Beautiful. Leaving that one up for you, buddy. Believe it or not, that and a PSA 10 can be very valuable. LaToya, so nice, you got her twice. The Christmas Gala issue with a whole heap of side boob. Some stamp licking. From 1973. Alada Lamada. Vicky LaMotta on the cinema issue. From 1981. Cody Simons, I see you there, you legend. Thank you so much. I see you there as well, Ollie. Thank you, my brother from Down Under. Wyatt, I see you there as well, you legend. And Mr. Ryan Bruns, smacking Creator with that free 1-month subscription. Thank you, Ryan. And Creator, welcome to the family, buddy. That's got to be another oldie. Yep, 1955. Promo. How about a couple of twins? Twins, Basil. Twins! With the Keith Hernandez issue. Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld. Because you're my butterfly. Sugar, baby. Shout out and rest in peace to Shifty. From 1976. Ooh, how about some Pam Anderson? Beautiful. From 1991. The Bunny. From 1959. That's got to be a 60s or 70s. Yep, 1965. Fun fact, my dear friends. When I was about 9 years old, the movie Pretty Woman came out with Julia Roberts and Richard Gere. And my mother and stepdad at the time were watching the movie. I was sitting on the couch watching it with them. When a adult part came, my stepdad did one of these. So every time I see this card, it reminds me of that night. Oh, hell yeah. Rest in peace to Vicky, also known as Anna Nicole Smith, on the Celebrity Playmate of the Year. Dolly Parton, another celebrity. And typically, Miss Sally Field will be found right behind Dolly Parton. Not on this one, though. Spring Campus Bash. That's got to be a 90s. Yep, 1993. But why? The letter Y. Little protractor action from 1959. And last but not least, you got a Fembot from 1971. There you go, General Custer. You got some beautiful cards in here, my man. I am going to sleeve up your celebrity cards. And Legends, we are at Hype Train level 3. 3%. So we are halfway there. Mr. Edak, yes, there is a very slight echo over here on TikTok tonight. I did work on it a little bit earlier. I was not able to fix it, so I had to just roll with it tonight, my man. I appreciate you bearing with us on that. If it does end up bothering you, you're more than welcome to make the switch to Twitch. Thank you, Elijah. All right, I sleeved all those up for you, my good man. And I'm stoked we could find you the Trump, but just kind of tiny. It's a tiny Trump. There you go, brother. I was going to say, General Custer, that Ohtani, the Provisions, the Ewing, the Dolly Parton, the Playboy, a very solid evening of rips for you, Cody. And thank you as always, my brother. And can't wait to meet you in person eventually. Because that is not an if, that is a when, my fellow Austinite. And just to give everybody a heads up on what he's talking about, if you have not been here for the whole show, this is what Cody Custer got out of our level 12 Hype Train hitbox. That is a case hit super short print, Shohei Ohtani and a PSA 10. That is a huge card, bud. Congratulations again, Cody. I just can't stop looking at it because it's beautiful. I am so stoked that that's going to a good home, bud. I hope you're able to keep that for a very long time. I have a very strong hunch that if you hold on to that for like the next 10 years or so, that could end up being ridiculously valuable. So hang on to that one, buddy. Mr. Shane Burge, you taking off tonight, legend? Thank you as always for hanging out with us, Shaner, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, my good man. Sleep tight, brother. All right, folks. Boomer sooner. I see you there, Brian Johnson. Thank you, buddy. All right, legends. I'm going to refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this thankful Thursday evening. So, folks, it is 11:30 here in Austin, Texas. I am going to go ahead and call that last call, but I do appreciate you bearing with me tonight, my friends. We do have a full break. It is our 8 Hobby Box baseball mixer. I hope you understand. I just don't want to bust into an 8 Hobby Box mixer at damn near midnight, right? We'll be here till 2:30 in the morning. And we do have to have a morning show tomorrow. And remember, my friends, I will be here twice tomorrow. So typically on Fridays, we do go live 3 times. But tomorrow, we're only going live twice. So we will not be on Whatnot tomorrow afternoon, but we will be on Whatnot on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're just going to have a little bit of a longer Whatnot show on Sunday. So thank you for bearing with me on that one. Brian Johnson says, will you be in early or late Saturday? So on Saturdays, we go live only once, and it's at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And typically, we are live until about 1, maybe even 2 in the morning. So Saturday nights are typically a really long show. Aw, gosh dang it. We made it to Hype Train level 3. Well, Cody Simons and Ryan Bruns I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you, gentlemen. That was a valiant effort. And the Hype Train hitboxes are going to be safe for tonight. Gosh dang it. But don't you worry, gentlemen. They're not going anywhere. And I am chomping at the bit to rip into another one of those. Sounds awesome, Brian Johnson. I appreciate you in advance, my friend. Excellent. All right, folks. It does look like we have a couple more family rips up here. So Mr. Esposito, my awesome Arizonan, taking a 1991 Fleer basketball. Thank you. And we still need to get into a huge box for Mr. Alan White. Thank you, Mr. Esposito. There you go, Greg. You're in the queue, my friend. Next, Mr. Ryan Bruns, my man, a marvelous Minnesotan, taking 3 packs of 1991 Fleer basketball and spot number 22 in our Donruss Baseball. Thank you, Ryan. Getting us a little closer. So just keep in mind, my dear friends, we will bust into that 8 hobby box baseball mixer, probably first thing tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Danny says, how does the Hype Train hitboxes work? So basically over here on Twitch, we have these things called Hype Trains. They're kind of like a fundraiser for the channel. So I have seen a lot of those on other Twitch channels. And typically, just to let you know, I'm not throwing shade at anybody, it's just a fact. But typically, I've seen other creators have Hype Trains, and what the viewers get from the Hype Train is gratitude and like a virtual high five, right? So we have had so many of those, and those have been so impactful and helpful to the channel that at the end of the day, folks, I just want to give back. So that's why we do those Hype Train hitboxes. So for anybody that donates financially to those Hype Trains, you are automatically entered in the Hype Train giveaway. That's how that works. Yeah, a sub. If you sub, if it is a paid subscription, yes, it does work. Yes, absolutely. Alrighty. Thank you again, Ryan. Let me grab those packs for you, my dude. Got you locked in there, Ryan. We will get into those in just a couple of minutes, my friend. After that, we have Mr. Alan White with a 2024 Topps Inception Hobby Box. Mr. Alan White, are you here, my brother? I need you to do me a solid. Choose left or right, please. I'm going to let you choose your own adventure. Maddie, my buddy, the Talkin' Donut, says Nebraska with the interception in the end zone to win the game. That's exciting. I appreciate you letting me know there, buddy. Obviously, I am not watching it. Excuse me. Yikes. Like I've been talking for 4 hours. Mr. Dandria, yes, I am aware we have a little bit of an echo over here on TikTok tonight, my man. I appreciate you letting me know. Thank you. I did try to fix it earlier, but I had to just kind of go with it tonight, my man. I wasn't able to fix it. So I'll be checking that after the show tonight. I appreciate you letting me know, Brenton. And Elijah says, what's the chase in 1991 Fleer basketball? We are chasing the 1991 Fleer Provisions cards. The ones that look like this. Thank you, Brenton. Good to see you again, my friend. And that is correct, Cody. Sometimes you got to let the salad flow. I appreciate you noticing. All right, Alan White says right. Thank you, Alan. Thank you as always, Mr. Alan White, and best of luck to you, my brother. All right, folks. I think that might be it for the evening. I'm going to refresh that shop one more time. And yep, we are solid, folks. So, Mr. Esposito, you're going to be our last family rip of the evening, my man. It's going to be Alan White first, Ryan Bruns, and then Mr. Esposito. And then we're calling it a night, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an absolutely thick, with 4 C's, an extremely thankful Thursday. And thank you to each and every one of you for hanging out with me for the last 4 hours or so. We had a truly magnificent morning show this morning. We were 4 hours this morning, and I think by the time we get done tonight, it's going to be 4 hours again. So thank you so, so much, my dear friends. That is correct, Brenton. Yes, the Seattle Supersonics are in 1991 Fleer. Yes, sir. Thank you, Brenton. All righty. Mr. Alan White, without further ado, my brother, let's see if we can't find you something juicy. In a perfect world, we would find a Paul Skeens, or maybe another Ellie De La Cruz RPA for you. So if you folks remember, Alan White found an Ellie De La Cruz RPA, numbered to 25 out of one of these boxes. That is a huge card, Alan. And I sincerely hope lightning can strike twice. Aw, thank you, James Reinhart. I do my damnedest, buddy. I do my damnedest. All right, good luck, Alan. High risk, high reward. Lane Thomas or Tim Hudson's Cleveland Guardians. Bobby Witt Jr. Ask and you shall receive, Alan White. There you go, brother. It is a base Bobby, but gosh dang it, we'll take it. I think the card gods know who this was going to. Kyle McCann on the green parallel color match for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. Gavin Williams, stud rookie for Cleveland. Numbered to 25, and it is 25 out of 25. Cedon Rafaela, rookie for the Bo Sox.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Congratulations, Alan White. And they don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my brother. Beautiful. That's right, Matty. Big Ben Brown for the Cubbies. And Jackson Holiday, rookie, finishing that one off for you, Alan White. Bro, again. Beautiful. Alan White, I swear to gosh, brother, you need to go buy, like, not just a lottery ticket, you need to go buy a whole roll of them. Because you have been unbelievably lucky here in this family, my brother. But while I say that, I also believe that it is good karma. Because in the short time that you have been here, Alan, you have made a huge impact on this channel, my friend. So all joking aside, congratulations again, Alan. You deserve every bit of that positivity, my brother. That is a beautiful, beautiful card, buddy. 25 out of 25 on the Cedon Rafaela. Rookie auto. Good looking auto, too. I would be shocked if that did not come back a 10 if we got that graded. All right, I'm going to sleeve all these up for you, Alan. Very well could be, Danny. Thank you, Davian. Thank you, Elijah. Estoy acuerdo. I agree. Freddie, good evening, my man. Always good to see ya. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. Alan, you are so welcome, brother. Thank you. All right, got those all sleeved up for you, buddy. And I know that Bobby Witt Jr. is your PC. So I put that one in a brand new 55er there for you, Alan. Excellent box. Again. And we have one more left. I'm just kidding. There's never any pressure. Mr. Bruns, also known as Funnel Jackson. Onward. So So we might not have put the other one up yet, my friend. Probably be up tomorrow. Because we were thinking about maybe using that other one in a break. All right, Rhino. Let's do it. Oh, that's awesome, King Rex. Freddie says, I just finished my Lakers coaching and player collection. That's awesome, brother. If I may ask, my man, what is the pinnacle of that collection? What is like your centerpiece? What is your favorite one out of all those? Hey, Onward. If you're taking off tonight, my brother, thank you for a thick with 4 C's and extremely thankful Thursday from start to finish, my man. We will see you tomorrow, my brother. Sleep tight. All right, we got a little Bob Weiss. Dwayne Coswell. Vlade Divac. Ooh, what do we have back here? Aha! We got another one. Congratulations, Ryan Bruns. Paul Pressey. Checklist. Trent Tucker. Jeff Malone. And the round mound of rebound. Mr. Charles Barkley on your 1991 Fleer Provisions. Alan White. And Onward, he got you covered. Yep. Cedon Rafaela. I love it so much. Thank you, Ryan Bruns. Folks, we have pulled almost the whole set tonight. Awesome. Thank you, Card Gods. Mr. Lakings fan, or LA Kings fan, sorry. I see that now. The LA Kings fan has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, what do you recommend, PSA or Beckett? That's a tough one, my man. So PSA is king right now, whether we like it or not. But personally, I love Beckett. I love BGS. I love the way their slabs look. I do think they're a little more strict in the grading department, though. So I do understand for people that are trying to flip cards why PSA is very appealing. But I think BGS caters to the collector. And that is what we do here on this channel as well. So a lot of respect for Beckett. All right, some Brian Oliver. The Admiral, Mr. David Robinson for San Antonio. Chris Jackson. Dan Shays. Wayman Tisdale. Kevin Gamble. Kevin Edwards. Back-to-back Kevins. Welcome back, Toynado. Dan Marley. Gerald Wilkins. Steph Curry's daddy. Harry Teagle. And we're not talking about Trevor Taylor. Double T. Quack, quack, quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Kendall Gill on the Slam Dunk. Todd Leakey with Big Sam Perkins co-starring. Country Boy. There is a shop, my man. It's up there at junkwaxvintage.com. But just to let you know, my brother, we are full for the evening. I am so sorry about that, Country Boy. But if you want to smack that follow button, my man, we will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we get to do it all over again. And Country Boy, you are actually welcome to make a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com. Just realize that we will probably rip it tomorrow morning. Good to see you tonight, my friend. Sam Mitchell. Smart man, Alan White. I would do the exact same thing, my brother. John Elliott. Rex Chapman on the Slam Dunk. Horace Grant. AJ English. Jerry Reynolds rap. The Man. The Myth. The Flat Top. Mr. Chris Mullen. Danny Ferry. Shout out to Danny. Buck Soap Williams. Derek McKee for my now defunct Seattle Supersonics. Absolutely right, Toynado. Now that you're here, buddy. Airmail. Carl Malone. Derek Happa. Dominique Wilkins. Teddy Edwards. 1991 All-Star Game. With Magic Johnson and the Round Mound of Rebound. Co-starring. And Mr. Michael Jordan. Little gentleman. You might have heard of him. Vernon Maxwell. Robert Parrish, old Double Ott. Ducky Smith. Bernard King. And Pippin. Since been Pippin. Since been Pippin. Give me my powder. Finishing that one off for you, Ryan Bruns. Alan White, if you're taking off tonight, my buddy, we will see you tomorrow, brother. Thank you again, Alan, and congratulations on another absolutely beautiful box of Inception, my friend. All right, Rhino. Absolutely beautiful. Round mound to rebound. Thank you so much, my man. Unknown user says, you have a great voice. That is very great of you to say. I appreciate the kind words, my friend. So, folks, as always, if it is your very first time rolling up in here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs, typically at my expense. So if you are new here tonight, my friends, feel free to smack that follow button if you haven't already. And of course, you are more than welcome to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. Up there on the website, folks, it is absolutely free to create yourself your own personal account. You don't have to enter your information every time you make a purchase. And up on that website, folks, you can find a whole plethora, a cornucopia of stuff. So there is sealed wax up there for personal rip and ships. There's break spots. There's merchandise. You want to snag yourself down something from that. And of course, my friends, if you are just brand new to the hobby, or if you're coming back to the hobby after a long hiatus, there's actually a blog up there too, if you want to educate yourself. So thank you in advance for going to check out junkwaxvintage.com. All right, legends.
One down, one to go.
This will be our last pack of this thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday evening. I love it, Cody Simons. The Run JWV one is my personal favorite, but the Zip hoodie's pretty nice too. All right, Mr. Esposito, my awesome Arizonan. You ready, brother? Now keep in mind, folks, we also have an amazing little outro jingle. So if you want to stick around and listen to the outro jingle, you are more than welcome. Hey, what's up there, Papi Cholo? My dude from the Philippines. How are ya? Thank you, Greg. And for those of you over here on TikTok, if you have never sat through an outro over here on Twitch, you might want to. They're pretty fun. There's some really cool custom cards of yours truly and Mrs. Junk Wax. So it's a blast. So you have a couple of minutes, folks, if you want to make the switch to Twitch. Or YouTube, for that matter. All right, buena suerte, Señor Esposito. We start off a little Muggsy Bogues, Michael Williams, Danny Ainge for Rip City, Big Sam Perkins, Orlando Woolridge, D. Brown on the Slam Dunk, Willie Anderson for Right Down the Road in San Antonio. Hey, Matty, my brother, thank you so much for hanging out with us again. I am humbled that you've been here 2 days in a row, and welcome to the family again, my brother. Sleep tight, and we will see you tomorrow, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Matty. Tony Campbell for Minnesota. Hey, same thing to you, Elijah. We will see you tomorrow night, my friend. BJ Armstrong. The Rain Man, Mr. Sean Kemp, throwing it down. Mr. Anderson. Liddell Eagles. Brad Dougherty. Kenny Smith. Finishing that one off for you, Greg. I'm so sorry. I couldn't find your provisions in there, my man, but I tried. But, Mr. Esposito, we have plenty more where that came from, my dude. And actually, I gotta be honest, I am astonished on how fast we have gone through these packs tonight. We are over halfway through that box already, and it's only been up for tonight. So I would not be the least bit surprised if we sell out of that product within 24 hours of having it. Mr. Greg Esposito said, keep the Sean Kemp. That is extremely kind of you, my friend, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Greg. That is very thoughtful of you. You know I love my Seattle Supersonics. So that will go into my Sean Kemp PC. Thank you, my brother. All right, Greg, going in your pile, buddy. All right, legends. It has been another absolutely amazing evening here with each and every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here this morning and this evening, my friends. It has been an all-around, thick with 4 C's, and immensely thankful Thursday. So until I see you again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, please do me a solid. Please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And practice that attitude of gratitude. And we will see you all tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy your outro, my dear friends. Oh, thank you so much, Junior. We will see you in the morning, my friend. Great to have you in the family also. Mr. Kind says, Dalen, cool story. When I was a young lad, I was on vacation in Ocean City, Maryland, and I bought a pack of the Upper Deck Baseball and got a Griffey Jr. rookie card. Wish I still had it. That is amazing, my man. Congratulations on that. So fun fact, Mr. Kind, I have ripped through uncountable numbers of 1989 Upper Deck packs. I have found one Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. And it's this one right here. So yeah. Very, very tough pull, right? I completely understand. So thank you for sharing that, Mr. Kind. I appreciate that, brother. One of my favorite cards of all time is that 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. And that's why Mrs. Junkwax got me that one for my 43rd birthday. So very cool. All right, legends. Thank you again for another Thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday. Victor Lopez, buenos noches, my friend. Thank you for hanging tonight, Victor, my fellow Seattle Mariners fanatic. And I am chomping at the bit, my dear friends. Be right back here with you again tomorrow morning. Thank you again, everybody. Enjoy your outro jingle. Smoochies. Let's bring it back down, shall we?
The brakes are done, the packs got ripped. We found some heat, the mojo flips. Sweet autos numbers, chrome so bright. Yeah, it was a wonderful night. We did family breaks and personal rips, with legends riding through every hit. Spicy water slam, smiles all around. Another night where the love was found. Thankful Thursday, full of light. Attitude of gratitude, burning bright. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok stream, Facebook fam, you're part of the dream. Mrs. Junkwax, packed with care, while SJ Cruiser rocked the chair. And Dalen, with those luscious locks, rip pack steady from box to box.
Thank you, Mr. Kind. Thank you, Ollie. Good night, my brother, from down under. Thank you, Cody Custer.
We pulled the fire, the hits were clean. From tops to score, a break machine. Thank you, fam, for coming through. This show was nothing without you. But we're not done, no, don't drift far. We'll be back tomorrow, same star, 9 a.m. Central. Come say hey, JWV's got more heat on the way. Till then, keep your packs close and spirits high. From this thankful Thursday, we say goodnight.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. All right, you legends. Thank you so much for hanging with me till the very, very end. Mr. Paul Willis, thank you for the beautiful gift, my brother. Much love to you. Thank you, Uncle Moosey. Have a great night, my man. Great to have you here tonight, as always, Uncle Moosey. Love you, buddy. Ollie, my brother from Down Under, James Reinhart, Ryan Bruns, and all the rest of you incredible human beings. Thank you so, so much for another very special day here in the front yard. We'll see you all tomorrow, everybody. Good night.